So here I am. This is Cray Cray. This is my crazy-eyed horse. Here's me. Now I have this, I have the hard hat on, so the game is harder. I also did not take a Pardner with me at the part where you get to pick like a follower. So I'm alone playing on hard mode. I cannot equip hats. It sounded like I said cats. I cannot equip hats because the hard hat is taking up, where is that? The hard hat's taking up my hat slot. Alright. I'm just going to reacquaint myself with where I am. I got my deputy pistol. Okay. And right now I'm in Fort Cowardice here. Oh man, I gotta remember, I gotta get back into the voice that I was using. It was like a sort of like, I'm a snake oiler. I'm gonna oil and grab a snake. I'm just gonna squeeze it over a juicy tube. I'm gonna make it drip out. All right, here we go. It's a barrel cactus. And I'm walking all weird because I got the perk stupid walking. When you were a child, you wanted to walk. You finally have. I walk stupid. Alright, here I go. Just like the old saying goes, when life gives you cannons, make a cannonade. Alright. Fort Cowardice. What do we got? What's further this way? You can't go further. Alright. Here I am. You climb up into the watchtower and take a look around. Nice view from up here. And use my binoculars. Oh, but the binoculars are a single-use item if I remember correctly. So I'm going to use them. Alright. I discovered the Big Apple. You climb down from the watchtower and pitch the binoculars in the trash can. Keep Fort Cowardice beautiful. Alright, here we go. Got the administration, mess hall, a tent with a plus, a broken tent with a sign, a busted cannon, and an unusually sized cannonball. I'm going to take it. It's a demi-culverin cannonball. This cannonball is made to fit a demi-culverin, a cannon with a bore diameter of 10 centimeters. No demi less, no demi more. Alright, all this mishap definitely got somebody fired. Alright. Sign has the goblin word for toilet on it. Now, I learned how to speak goblin language. Goblin tongue. I can communicate with goblins. I learned that a little too late. Rip. But we won't get into that. We don't get into that too much. Alright, let's go in here. Sign says toilet in goblin, which makes it seem pretty likely that goblins use this tent as a toilet. No way are you gonna go in there. Is this a goblin town? Alright, oh yeah, and also I have the buff I'm angry, which just gives me some to each of my base stats there. Alright, what's in here? It's a tent. Oh, we got a safe crack. A safety crack. Labeled controlled substances. This must be where they store the really effective stuff. I don't have safe cracking. Shelf still has some unlooted medical supplies. I'm gonna render them looted. Alright, we got an Army Field trauma kit. We got 2 of those. It only contains materials for treating physical trauma. For the mental kind, you're better off sticking to whiskey. This item is used in combat. Restores 10 HP. Okay. Oh, nice. Hey Zobot. Hey, welcome back. Oh man, a romantic stream partnership. It's beautiful. I'm here all by myself, but I got you with me. You're my partners. Alright. Military-grade whiskey. It's a special kind of government whiskey designed for soldiers in the field. It's fortified with all sorts of vitamins and things, and can be used in a pinch to sterilize, or at least make the victim feel better about a battle wound. It gives you stuff for the rest of the day, or whatever. Alright, based on the papers and anatomical diagrams scattered across its surface, you're guessing this desk belonged to Fort Cowardice's nurse. Look at the papers. The papers are mostly just boring medical records, dental daguerreotypes, I don't know how to say that word. Lamentations that antibiotics haven't been discovered yet, that kind of thing. Hey, wait, what's this? This looks like it might be important. We got marching orders. This is a set of Army marching orders from before all the Army's marching orders were marched back east just as far as your little-livered, little yellow-bellied feet can go, you damnable cowards! Alright, look at the diagrams. Just a bunch of disgusting drawings of sliced open bodies. Leave. Oh, wasn't there another? No, that was the sliced open bodies. Alright, I'm out of here. Can I do something on this table? It's just soaked with blood. What's in here? Oh man, you hear the sounds of several goblins snoring inside the tent! Now, I've established previously in the playthrough that I'm a ruthless, bloodthirsty snake oil squeezing bastard. And I'm alone in this world, and I'm gonna use every trick I can pull to survive, so I think I'm gonna go in guns blazing. I'm gonna blast these goblins. I'm sorry. Alright. Whoa. I'm dead. Oh no. This place might be too difficult for me. I just got killed before I had the chance to move. Okay. Well, I'm angry again. I got so angry about losing that fight that I pass out. Wake up the next morning in your bed. You're a little sore, but not otherwise any worse for wear. Pretty hungry, though. And sober. Let's mosey. I'm back at the Jewel Saloon. This is like sort of the city hub place. You look at yourself in the mirror. Insult yourself. You call yourself a four-flushing, lizard-hugging jerk. Yeah, I know, I just died. Oh, I see. So, if your anger level gets higher than 1, you'll pass out from rage. So I basically just got myself one step closer to passing out. But I think I need this buff in order to survive, so, because I'm on hard mode. So I'm going to keep it. Alright. We got that new place. You know, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stay close. I'm going to stay close by. What do we got here? A skeleton approaches you in that jittery, stop-motion-y way that skeletons do. Judging by its hat, it appears to be the skeleton of a beanslinger. You remember the classic saying, old beanslingers die like normal people, but sometimes they keep walking around and casting spells at you afterward. I can fight that old has-been, I can raise a white flag, or I can trick it and take its hat. Now, I do have 2 hornswogglings, so that's good, but I can't wear hats because I have the hard hat. But I also have been losing every fight that I do. Man, what kind of emote is that? Sync? I don't even understand what that is. It's like a hand. It looks like this. It looks like this. Alright. I'm going to try to fight. You know, at this point, it seems like there's no punishment for dying repeatedly. So I'm just going to try to fight it and see if I die. Okay. I stand a chance. Potentially. Now, I don't have enough AP to use Fan Hammer, which is kind of the build that I'm trying to go for. I could deploy the snake. It's an elephant shrew. Oh, okay, I can see it now. It's a screaming shrew. Okay. Now, poison doesn't poison skeletons. This guy's stats are ridiculous compared to mine. Alright, I'm deploying the snake. Go! Okay, maybe I'm gonna lose this. Alright, I'm gonna shoot this guy. 5 to 6, you know, it'll only take a million billion turns. But we'll see. Okay, 6. Nice, but the snake keeps whiffing. You know, if you target the snake, that would be nice. What's my health? Do I have, like, any way to check it? Click this out. Okay, I can take another hit. Come on, snake. Man, I don't want to burn up my healing potions. I have these little heals that are like free actions that I can take, but I don't want to waste them. I think you gotta kill stuff. Yeah, I know who you are, son. I know who you are. Alright. My snake is so bad. Okay. Hey man, thanks for stopping by, even if only for a little bit. I'm gonna stream every day, like Tuesday and Wednesday every time at this time. But like, I'm hoping that I can get a day where I can stream in a more reasonable hour coming up soon. Man, I pass out again. Let's mosey. Oh, but the days pass. Man, it's K. Hughes is right. It's exactly like Fallout 1. I'm not going to insult myself this time. But maybe I'll run into a skill check. Oh, gotta do it. Okay. Alright, I can just teleport from anywhere. I can't even make it past the movement. Okay, you encounter an overturned wagon surrounded by ruined books and broken pairs of spectacles. Looks like a family of especially literate homesteaders met an untimely end here. Tragic. Look through the wreckage. You pore over the detritus and manage to find exactly one book that is both undestroyed and remotely interesting to you. You got an item, Modern Snake Oiler issue 133. I can learn a new skill. Alright. Oh man, Blood Bowl? I don't know anything about football. I don't know if you have to do to, like, know about Blood Bowl, but man. Hey, thanks for listening to me in the car. I could be like a delicious podcast for your ears. Speaking of podcasts, no, I won't go into it. As you dismount and approach the house where the bandits are holed up, you hear a voice from inside say, "What was that?" Uh-oh. Looks like you're gonna have to be sneaky if you want to avoid a full-on fracas. Sneaky's my middle name, I guess. Gonna do any co-op games or just single-player RPGs? That's a good question, Zobot. I mean, I love RPGs. Maybe I'd play a co-op one. I kind of want to play Divinity. I've heard a lot of good things about that. Alright, Sneaky's my middle name. Wait, really? No, it's not. It's not really my middle name. I was just kidding. Man, it would have made my middle name Sneaky if I did. Oh, now I'm moving off Sneaky. Okay. So, what's the deal with this? From the sound of it, you say this doghouse contains an angry dog. This doghouse contains an angry dog. Weigh your options. I'm gonna weigh my options. Yeah, I mean, orcs. Orcs are like one of my favorite fantasy races, so whatever game they're in, you know, good on them. What are my options? You're not gonna be able to get past it without alerting the gang inside the house. Man, I'm gonna lose. Yeah, Zobot's telling me to play Divinity. I feel like I have to beat this game first because I'm invested. You know what? There's no punishment for dying. I'm gonna die! It's the same thing as before, the jerks that are quick. Man, someday I'll be able to take a turn. I'm just dead before I can take a turn. Okay. I die, and then I get angry and I pass out, just like it always happens. And I get sober, and I wake up, and then I insult myself in the mirror, and I keep on going, and God damn it. Okay. Let's see. Oh wait, there's another Cactus Man. He wasn't here before. Cactus Bill, didn't expect to see you around these parts. Well, I gotta admit, I got a little envious when I saw you leave Boring Springs, and I figured I'd hitch a ride out west to see what I could see. And just look at this place, so much hustle, so much bustle. There sure is a lot of both of those. Hey, nice pot. Thank you kindly. So, what's new? Well, to be honest, what's new is a profound sense of longing and loneliness. Sorry to hear that, Bill. Well, it is what it is. I was hoping I'd run across a similarly lonely cactus lady somewhere out here. Or, failing that, a normal human lady looking to marry a cactus. This cactus is straight. Or, I mean, maybe not. Maybe he's just being picky about his, you know, bi or panness. No luck? Not yet. Of course, getting around is a bit of a challenge, but us cactuses live a long time. I'm sure I'll meet somebody someday. Hey, I'll keep an eye out. Heck, I sure would appreciate it. Man, the cactus wants to find love. What's this hurt guy? Looks like he's in a lot of pain. What's going on? You okay, buddy? I'm pretty sure my leg is broken, so no. What happened? Traffic accident? No, it just sort of broke all of a sudden. I guess I don't get enough vitamins or whatever. Good nutrition can be difficult in this day and age. I'm gonna need some medicine for this. Can you help me? Man, I got medicine. Sure. Oh, but there's a different... I have medicine. Thank you. There's a mission up north. The nuns there run a little hospital and sell medical supplies. Can you get me some broken leg pills? Okay. Coming up. Man, I feel like I have to rely on my wiles and my stats and stuff, and not fighting until I'm powerful enough to fight stuff. Like, I feel like but I can learn my new skill. I can't believe I didn't do that. Alright, it gets like a pick 3 system. There's an article entitled Debilitating Toxins, Where Are They Now? It gives bad medicine a combat skill that will reduce a target's moxie. There's a recipe for a quick brew potion that fortifies your body, mind, and spirit. Gives strong medicine, combat skill that temporarily increases your muscle mysticality and moxie. And then there's a recipe for a new kind of snake oil concoction that looks like it might come in handy in a fight. Gives good medicine. Skill lets you recover HP in combat. Hey, see you around after your dinner. I'm gonna decide what I should pick. Oh man. I kind of feel like I should pick strong medicine. I feel like I should, like, reducing somebody's moxie. Oh, I guess that makes them more vulnerable to ranged attacks, which I am a ranged attacker. So, like, maybe ultimately in my build that's more important, but right now, I feel like increasing my own stats so I don't die is the best option. So I'm going to take strong medicine. Alright. Got strong medicine. Afterwards, you accidentally drop the magazine in a puddle, ruining it. Alright, what does this do? The right combination of chemicals, extracts, and oils can make you smarter, stronger, and more stylish, respectively. Oh, it buffs them on by 3. It's like getting angry. Shucks. Okay, I still don't have 2 AP, though. So the Desert House kills me. Fort Cowardice kills me. Stearns Ranch. Let's see. Or maybe I could go to Snake Pit Mine because, you know, I'm a snake oiler and everything. Maybe I'd have more luck. You find a crate lying by the side of the trail. It's the lid knocked loose. It has a fell off the back of a cart LTD stenciled on the side, which seems a bit on the nose, but hey, free stuff is free stuff. Open it up. Fish through the crate and help yourself to the meager but free contents. You got some ranch punch, and you got a bar of soap. Ranch punch is a slang name for the combination of milk and whiskey ranchers used to drink. Its actual name is undrinkable garbage. Increases your melee damage by 7 for the rest of the day. That's more than doubling my melee damage right now. Maybe I should melee some stuff. Yeah, this game's really cool, you know. It's like very carefully made. It took them a real long time to make it, and it's brimming with love. Bar of soap. Dr. Sweckleton's Pure Castile soap. Where this comes from, they call it thope. Alright, continue on. Hey man, thanks about the hair, you know. I like to mix it up, except I've just been getting this haircut for a while now, so I'm not mixing it up too much. Alright, where's that thing that did that? Is this potion or something? Ranch punch. So I have ranch punch, I also have the filthy porcelain cow, which gives me 3 melee damage. So if I equip both, if I drink this and equip this, then I would have plus 10 plus 10 melee damage for the rest of the day. That might let me, like, get past something. Right? Like if I come to an encounter where doing 15 damage a swing would be good. That's an exposed meat vein. I bet I need like a pickaxe for that. Okay. Anyway, okay. Alright man, have a good night. Thanks for stopping in the stream. Okay. What's this? It's a coffee cactus. But it needs foraging, I don't got that. Man, again with the shrew. Alright, here we go. Man, I love these dynamic shadows. You can see a snake coiled up in the little hole. I'm gonna pull it out and punch it! Maybe I can beat this snake. It's got 46 health. Okay. I gotta play it smart if I want to win. Okay. This will inflict 5 poison. I can stack it. If I just survive... Okay, here's what I'm going to do. Poison this. Okay, it's got 5 poison. I'll take 5 poison damage a turn. Now I'm just going to use it again. I really just need to kill this thing. Yeah, my weapon attacks are so low. Oh, but Snake Whip deals 10 damage and applies 1 poison. Let's see, 10 damage, 11, 22, 33. I'm going to do 1 more poison on it. And then I'm going to Snake Whip it. wonder if that's a melee attack. Takes 16 damage. Deals 7. So it looks like it only deals 7. I still have 11 hit points. It's kind of a risk. Oh no, it'll die when its turn starts. Alright. Fingers crossed here. Oh my god, I won. I finally won a fight! Alright. Oh, 10 XP. Pretty good. Some meat. Oh my god, organs. I got a snake venom bladder. A lot of people don't know the difference between venomous and poisonous. I'm not going to explain it to you, but this is what makes a snake both. This item's used in combat. It poisons. That's like my ability anyway. Snake liver restores 15 HP. That's a lot to me. I got 2 venom from the fake snake's fang holes. Alright, and I got this coal snake skin. Put it on my hat to add +3 moxie. Wait. Can I add that? Can I add that to my hard hat? My hard hat can't be removed, but can it have stuff added to it? And if so, is this... I can click apply. Is that gonna like fuck up my hat and use up its only slot? Man, I don't fucking know. I did it. You put the coal snake skin on your hat, making it slightly blacker than it was before. At least in the area right above the brim. Okay? Maybe I can stack them. Maybe you can just infinitely stack them. In that sense, having a hard hat is actually a benefit because you never change it, so you can just stack all the buffs on the same hat. But I don't know if that's how it works yet. I don't know. Either way, I just gave a bunch of moxie myself. Okay, now I'm going to look at my character a little bit. Now, I made 2 mistakes last session, okay? The first mistake that I made was I had automatically spend XP on for my first level. So that automatically gave me a point in something I didn't want. I think it automatically gave me like a point of glamour, for example, which is like kind of cool, but it's just money, nothing that helps me win fights. And then my other mistake that I made was I accidentally clicked level up on Hornswoggler and spent all my experience learning to be a little better of a Hornswoggler, and I don't even know what that does. Oh man. But I could get Deadeye. Okay, here's the thing. I want to be able to cast Fan the Hammer, which requires 3 AP. I have 1 AP. And in order to increase AP, I need to increase my Gumption, I think it is? Yeah, Gumption. Gives you speed, AP, and spleen. Here's the thing though. Speed, I guess it's pretty good. But the 1 AP is going to only make me able to use my buff, but not actually able to like I still am 1 away and I could be just getting a point in Deadeye. Now I might as well start getting Gumption now. Here we go. Alright. That snake just got me a Gumption. I am angry. I wonder if I can cast my spell. Or I wonder if you can only cast spells in combat. I wouldn't be surprised. Can I just cast it? Cast it from my... to try after being combat. Alright, keep going. Cart's overflowing with rubble. I'm going to dig through it. We got some meat nuggets. Alright. Oh, this is a smoking snake hole. There's a smoking snake in this smoking hole. To pull it out to fight. Oh, I also don't want to forget. Where's my briefcase full of snakes? I'm going to extract the venom from it. Okay, that's what allows me to, like, use combat stuff. Cache of mining supplies. Don't mind if I do. Smelling salts. It's a bottle of foul-smelling ammonia crystals designed to disgust people into being more awake. It's used in combat. It gives you 1 additional action point when used in combat, so I could fan the hammer once. Sulfur match. I've got to match your face and the face of somebody who owns at least 1 matchstick. This item is used in combat. Deals a hot damage and ignites flammable things. Okay, flammable things. Environmental effects. This basically is Divinity Original Sin 2. Here we go. I'm going to try to Pull out this smoking hot snake. Also, your HP fully recovers after every fight. Oh man, that did a lot of damage. But I can take one more hit from it. It's got 48 HP. I could just throw dynamites at it. I could just throw dynamites, but I need the dynamites. Potentially for future stuff. I could try the same things before. My gun attack does 9 to 10 damage. So like, here's the thing. I could pop this smelling salts and gain an AP, and then I could use Fan the Hammer, which would shoot it 3 times. So it would deal like a shitload of damage. Man, it's a tough decision. I can also use the Snake Venom Bladder. 5 poison. Yeah, it gives it 5 poison. This won't end my turn either. This heals me. I can use that next turn. Okay, I have a plan. I kind of want to save my Venoms. Or maybe I should use my Venoms and save the items. I'll use my own Venom. Alright, here we go. Venom, 5 poison. Venom, 5 more poison. It's 10 poison. Going to take 10 damage a turn. I want to kill it over the course of 2 turns. In one of my turns, I'm going to use an item. Okay, I'm just going to use my final one. I'm pretty much going to attempt to beat this in the same manner that I beat the last one. Snake Whip this guy. Okay, 10 damage and 1 poison. I think I'll be okay. Snake Whip. Poison Tick. Does 11 damage to me. Okay, now I dynamite myself. Now I heal myself for 15. Easy peasy. You're dead, partner. 10 more experience, I like it. And I got my healing item back. And I got another... Wait, okay, now's the moment of truth. I can see if the skins stack or if they don't. Or maybe like you can like trade them off and it uses them up, so you want to like come here to farm this if you want to add Moxido hat. I'm gonna just try and see if I can add another one. Your hat's already got a hat band on it. You don't want to be the person who shows up at the party wearing multiple hat bands, do you? I do. But okay. Oh, whoa, so I think I like used up my hat band slot. Unless if I use a different hat band, it gives me an opportunity to like change it. Man, I really hope that I didn't just waste my own hat band slot. At least it's on Moxie, which is a stat that I use. I'm waiting to go into this hole because I know there's going to be a terrifying giant snake boss in it. I'm going to get this pickaxe. You can pick your friends and you can pick your nose, but you shouldn't use this to do either of those things. It provides the option to mine in certain places. Damn right. Now, let me see here. Is it better than my cavalry saber? 5 to 6. And 5 to 7. It is. Alright, I got a pickaxe. Also, like, I love the pickaxe weapons in the Dark Souls games. I kind of want to, like, do Dark Souls runs with pickaxe. Yo, hey, One Nintendo. I don't know, man. There's some other people, but they left. Man, Kevin and Zoe were in here, but they went to get dinner. And then my friend Josh, who you don't know. But, I mean, maybe there's other people. You just ask them. Alright, I'm gonna mine this meat vein. Oh yeah, I got a nugget and I got 38. Yeah, right. Okay, moment of truth. The den is full of snake eggs. I'm gonna pull them out. Oh man, I'm worried. This is terrifying to me. Okay, so like, part of me feels like when it gets to the egg's turn, the egg hatches into a snake. Maybe, I don't know, but that's the worst case scenario, right? So I want to kill as many eggs as I can before they turn into snakes. But like, oh, I never milked my venom bag or whatever. So like I could toss this liver, or I could toss the snake venom bladder on one of the eggs to try to get it to tick before it transforms, but also, I don't even know if it would take the damage first, maybe it transforms right away. Also, like my sulfur match. Okay, I could sulfur match one of these down, but I kind of want to save it. Man, I do a lot of damage. Oh, well, I should deploy my snake. Because my snake, every future turn I'll get 2 attacks then. Oh, man. No. Oh, man. They've all got 4 to 2 HP. Oh, my God. Okay, I mean, let's hope that they tank. This guy tanks some damage. I only deal 8 to 9. Man, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die right here. Man, strong medicine is good, but I need more AP and stuff. I've already used it. Oh, your AP doesn't recharge between fights or something? Man. Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained, I guess. Man, the snake's so bad, it always whiffs. And it instantly dies. Oh, man. So to succeed in this fight, you essentially need to be able to take out those eggs before anything else can happen. You know, I'll just say goodbye. Say goodbye to my world. Goodbye. I'm angry and I pass out. Getting to know this bed pretty well. Day 5. I hope there's not like that I don't run out of time eventually. Well, I insult myself. Alright. So I actually got quite a bit out of Snake Pit Mine, and I'm going to go there again because I want to mine stuff. Oh, lucky me. You see a streak of fire blast across the sky and land just over the horizon. You ride to the side of the impact and find a meteor. I'm going to get after it with my pickaxe. Holy shit! Holy man. What? You pull out your pick and make short work and small rocks of the meteor. 1550 meat, 1,500 meat. I got a lot of meat. I got stardust. It's a handful of sparkling space powder. Increases your muscle mysticality and knocks about 5 for the rest of the day. That could help me get past a tough thing. Alright, unfortunately your pick melts from the heat of the meteor. The heat. Oh well. Wait, it melted my pickaxe? That's the whole reason I went to this mine. Oh man. God damn it. I'm gonna go to Stern's Ranch. Man, that reminds me of the random effect thing in Dragon Age Origins where you can find a meteor and it gives you a really good crafting material. Anyway. Your keen eyes detect a secluded cave in the near distance. Exploring it would definitely be a good use of your time. You discover a new map location, Shaggy Dog Cave. I'll go there later. Alright, what's up? Alright, needles. Oh man. Yes! Okay. It's a crate. What's in it? Depressed rancher candy? Like all things for ranchers, this candy was a lot better before the cows came home. Increases your melee damage by 7 for the rest of the day. Does that stack? If that stacks with my other thing, I could become a melee god for one day. And this padlock, yeah, I got it. Okay. The button cactus, I gotta have foraging for that, which I don't have. Between the smoke and the noise, you're guessing that the contents of this outhouse are more dangerous than average outhouse contents. I could trigger a fight, but I'm not gonna do that. Mary Stearns, Gwendolyn Stearns. This flower's smoking. Pick it. Ow! I got a smoking chrysanthemum. This apparently still has a lot of smoldering to do. This item goes on your lapel and it gives 2 spell damage. Smell damage because it's a flower. That's what I'm mind with. But like, I already got this on my lapel giving me an armor, and I don't cast spells. Looks like Jethro's bones were dug up by some varmint or another. I'ma search him. Find a charred locket. You should call it a locket on account of how lucky it was to escape that fire. Doesn't give me any stats though. Alright, here I go. Oh man, what's this? There's a weird cow-shaped stain on the wall. There's still some food on the shelf. What do we got here? We got some blood sausages, like from before, and I got some soda crackers, like from before. Alright. Pile of loose boards. Safe is scorched, but its contents are still probably safe. But it needs safe cracking, and I don't have that skill yet. Wait a minute, what happens when I go in the front? Yeah, I can. Alright, what's this? It's a lockbox. True to its name, it's locked. I can pick it. Alright. Ooh, a document. This is a certificate entitling the bearer to 37 shares of Acme Millinery Incorporated, company based in Topeka. Oh, I just gotta sell it because I can't go to Topeka for whatever reason. Oh man. Still some beans in the pot. I'm gonna grab these blackened beans. Please increase your spell damage by 5 for the rest of the day. It's a plate of beans that got left in a fire for weeks. They're still edible, but you could also probably use them as a stove fuel in a pinch. Oh man. Hey Corn, welcome back. Hey Zobot, welcome back. Nice pig. Pig emote. Oh man, okay, what do we got here? All the books on this shelf are burned. But you notice something strange about the back of the shelf? It takes 4 moxie, which I have, so I'm going to investigate it. Alright, there's a book inside. It's Mary Stearns' diary. Your deft fingers find a hidden catch, and the back pops away to popping open the little Mary Stearns diary. Little girl's diary, brown a little around the edges, but otherwise untouched by the fire. The toy box contains a single object, a creepy burnt porcelain doll. I guess I can talk to it. Good thing I'm angry, huh? It's the work of a moment to fix the doll's voice box. Oh yeah, the reason why I walk that way... Here, I'll explain it in a second. I'm gonna pull this string first. You pull the string, the doll's eyes roll back into its head and its mouth begins to move. Hi, I'm Grace. What's your name? I'm CayCay. Hi, CayCay. You're nice. Do you want to play with me? Yes, let's play. Hooray! Mary used to play with me, but we didn't get to finish our tea party before she went away. Will you help me finish it? Surely. Hooray! The game is almost over. Mary did such a good job. The doll's eyes roll back forward. Go downstairs and get my cup. Do you know the magic word to make the mean cow let you into... Whoa, his secret room? No, what is it? The magic word is peanut butter. The doll goes silent. Got it. Peanut butter. You shudder as you realize that talking dolls haven't been invented yet. Spooky. So the reason why I walk all weird is because I have a perk, stupid walking, which I got from reading a book or something at the beginning of the game. So I can turn it on and off in the options menu. And if I turn it off, I guess I walk like this. But I don't know, I just have it on because, you know, it just adds to the whole feeling of everything. Alright, let's go. Peanut butter. There's a weird cow-shaped thing. Whisper peanut butter. Alright. It's an altar room. Atop this sinister-looking altar sits a copper goblet filled with what appears to be blood. So I can take the goblet, I can destroy the goblet, and I can leave it alone for now. Man, I don't know if it's good to destroy this. Yeah, the scoot's really funny. Oh man, should I take the goblet or should I destroy it? I'm not leaving it alone. Wait, did she tell me what to do? Man, I forgot what she told me. Did she tell me to destroy it? God damn it. I'm just gonna destroy it, I guess. Maybe she told me to take it. Man, I forgot what she said. Maybe, I guess I'll go ask her. See, you gotta pay attention. Alright, what did she say? Okay, talking again. Alright. Go downstairs and get it. Oh, she wants you to get it. No, I'm drinking chocolate milk. It's International Chocolate Milk Day. But that's just a coincidence. I just had chocolate milk. Okay, so she wants me to bring it to her. But I can destroy it. I want to corroborate. I'll corroborate with her. I take it. It's a goblet of blood from a cursed altar in a spooky secret basement room. It's probably safe and fine and good. Yo, the brand of the chocolate milk is Edeline Dairy. It's kind of like, it's just like gas station shit. It's not very good. Alright. Ugh. Here we go. I'm bringing it to her. Gimme. Sure, why not? Carefully pour the blood from the goblet into Grace's mouth. Ah! Grace leaps out of the toy box, laughing maniacally, and climbs the ranch house's ruined chimney. She turns towards you. See you soon! She leaps to the ground behind the house and scampers off to the northwest. That's probably fine. Okay. Well, I accidentally set loose a terrifying doll. Wait, was that children's blood? Yeah, I fed her some children's blood and she got up and ran away. Oh man. Well, don't say I didn't help. Okay, I've fully explored Stern's ranch. Northwest. Maybe she's in one of these places. Maybe she's like further up here. I'm gonna go down to this Shagged Dog Cave. Alright. You happen across an abandoned crate, which apparently fell off a wagon or something since the lid had been knocked loose. You know what that means. It's nice. I got a dynamite. Fish through the crate. Yeah, you get it. Alright. Dynamite and a can of oil. Is this lubricant or lubricant? Both in a sense, because it's a can of lubricant. Well, I'm a snake oiler, so that's probably good for me. Alright, here we go. Always explore fully before you go into places. And didn't pay off. Okay. What do we got in here? Alright, some words. There's a plaque bolted to the cave wall here. Read it. A record of the events of the expedition to and into Shagged Dog Cave, November 1887. As recorded by Jim Blackwright. Oh, did I continue it? Yeah, read it. Oh, that's just... It doesn't have any text. Okay. Oh, keeps going. There's a plaque bolted. Having acquired through various and sundry means, a story which is interesting in its own right, but better saved for another time, a map purporting to lead to a large cache of jewels and ingots of precious metals hidden by the infamous highwayman and train robber Black Cole Jr. In the years before the cows came home, I, Jim Blackwright, along with 3 compatriots, these being Nathaniel Wyman, Cyrus Howard, and Douglas Watts, set out to find Shagged Dog Cave and the aforementioned treasure. Alright. Just gotta check every rock. Alright, let's read. Our equipment and provisions consisted of 1 cart and a horse to pull it, 4 additional horses to be ridden, 2 shovels, a spade and a mining pick, a large coil of rope, 1 large basket of eggs, as well as an assortment of other trail provisions and cookware, my own collection of blank plaques and engraving tools, 1 large and shaggy dog, and a butt fork. There's a stalagmite. Oops. After traveling for 2.5 days to the south and east, we arrived at a small town named Dirtwater, the largest settlement in the vicinity of Shagged Dog Cave. Leaving the dog to watch the horses, the 4 of us entered the local saloon, and each ordered a beer, except Cy, who was satisfied with water. Alright, don't see how that's important for me to know. There's a plaque. The barman provided our drinks as requested and then withdrew a small wooden box from underneath the bar, asking us if we'd care to witness something real interesting. Considering that we still had quite a few hours left to travel, we politely declined and asked him if he knew the way to Shaggy Dog Cave. He replied that he had never been there personally, but gave us rough directions, which we correlated nicely with the notes on our map. Okay. What's a butt for? I don't know what a butt for is. Upon leaving the saloon, we discovered to our dismay that some unknown villain had tampered with our wagon. Fortunately, the only supplies missing were the butt for and the entire basket of eggs. I guess it don't matter what a butt for is, do it? Because it's gone. Apart from that one Doug had concealed within a pocket for safekeeping, so they got one egg. We also discovered that the dog had abandoned with one of the horses, forcing Nate inside after drawing of lots to share. And their plans going to crap. After acquiring a barrel of fresh water for the trip, as well as a replacement butt for, I guess the butt for is back, we headed out into the open desert. The sun shone down mercilessly upon us, though we took small solace in the fact that it would have been far more intolerable had we made this expedition during the summer months rather than November. In order to pass the time on the trip and resist becoming dazed from the heat and susceptible to desert mirages, we exchanged stories of our youth, which I will not be retelling here for reasons of length. Alright. However, I will relate to you 3 odd occurrences that happened to us during our trek through the desert. First was 2 or 3 hours out of dirt water when Nate noticed a glint of sunlight upon a metallic object partially buried in the sand. This was revealed to be a brass oil lamp of foreign design and manufacture, which fortuitously still contained a quantity of oil. Deciding this might come in handy, we stashed it in the wagon with our other tool. Is that the thing that I discovered earlier? I don't know. Because I got a can of oil earlier. Our next encounter was with a nomadic goblin tribesman who we discovered spoke excellent English. It inquired as to our destination, and we replied that we were looking for Shaggy Dog Cave, though he did not disclose the reason of our journey. The goblin confirmed that we were heading on the correct course, and mentioned that he had only a short time earlier witnessed a large and shaggy dog riding a horse in the same direction. We all agreed that this was an unusual sight indeed, and continued on our way. Leave. Sometime later, we encountered a large adobe hut occupied by 2 identical-seeming old men with wild hair and long white beards. They invited us to take shelter from the heat, which we gratefully accepted, and introduced themselves as hermits. This struck me as peculiar given that there were 2 of them, but I felt it would be rude to question them on that point. There's a plaque. One of the hermits confirmed that we were near Shaggy Dog Cave, and the other hermit confirmed that what his brother said was true. They also commented that they had seen a large and shaggy dog riding a horse in that direction. We all agreed that this was an unusual sight indeed. The hermits refreshed our water supply in exchange for our butt for, and we continued on our way, goddammit. Excited to be finally been nearing our goal. The music's a little bit loud, says Colin. Alright, let's see what happens when I turn it down even more. I won't turn it down to 9%. Is that better? Whenever you get a chance to tell me. Might be a little closer. After 2 more hours, we finally arrived at Shaggy Dog Cave, carefully keeping our excitement in check, lest we become incautious. We unloaded our equipment and supplies from the wagon, took a brief respite in the cool shade of the cave entrance. To celebrate our arrival, Doug unpocketed and shared the egg he had saved from our basket that had been stolen in dirt water. Once we were rested, we decided time had come to explore the cave. Oh man, so is that yup like it's better, or like you're agreeing that it's too loud? Discovering that we had neglected to pack torches, lanterns, or any other light source with which to illuminate the cave, we declared that it was indeed fortuitous that Nate had discovered that antique oil lamp during our travels. He gave the brass a quick shine and then lit the wick, and we were relieved to discover that it lit easily and provided a very adequate amount of light. Alright. Well, I just already have a little lantern. There's a plaque bolted to the cave wall here. Man, you guys are no help at all. As we headed into the cave, we further encouraged... Just kidding. You're really helpful. We were further encouraged by the fact that the floor was quite even and easy to traverse, and that there were no side passages which might cause us to become lost. Despite this, I resolved to hang a number of plaques to mark our progress through the cave and engrave them with the tale of our journey, such that others who discovered the cave after us might be entertained and edified by our story. Alright. Soon we came to the end of the tunnel. While Nate, Si, and Doug took turns with the excavation, I completed the last of the aforementioned plaques. It was a matter of perhaps an hour before Si's shovel struck a wooden surface with, this is like a whole big tongue twister, with a hollow noise, and we hauled a traditionally styled treasure chest out of the hole with great excitement. The chest was locked with an ancient and rusting iron padlock, which broke easily from a single swing of our pickaxe. We opened the lid slowly, and the flickering light of the antique oil lamp shone brilliantly upon jewels of every color and shining ingots of precious metals, just as promised by the legends of Black Coal Jr., joyous at our triumph. We loaded the chest into our wagon and began the journey home. Thank you for reading, and may your own endeavors be equally successful. Signed, Jim Platt. Okay. It's a wholly completely empty one. Well, that was fun. Quite a long way out. It almost seems like it's never gonna come if it did. Okay. Well, Shaggy Dog Cave, that was a nice story, but that's about it. Okay, I'll go to the Dave Yard. Skeletons, hey? I don't like skeletons because they can't be poisoned, and poison is like one of my whole deals. Here lies Dave B. Died with his boots on, but not his pants. I'll dig it up. Sure enough, boots but no pants. You got some brown boots. Aside from the light dusting of what looks like blue chalk, these boots are remarkably well preserved for having spent so much time in a grave. 1 AP? You know what that means. It means I can fan the fucking hammer now. This tree has dozens of messages carved in the bark, each reading Dave was here. Oh, I see. Here lies Dave C. Went down in the theater. These remains look pretty restless. Put them down for good. Check this gravestone first. Dave J. Rap-a-pa-pow! Alright. Let's fight. Okay, got 36 HP. Skeleton of a Dave. I have 2 action points though, but because I didn't gain an action point, like it doesn't increase my current, it just increases my max. Alright. Strong medicine, I can buff myself by 3, but I think it only lasts for the end of the fight. Can also deal 6 to 7 damage. This is actually going to be a little bit harder than I was hoping. My melee attack with what? What do I have? Oh, but my pickaxe was destroyed, so now I don't have anything in my melee slot. Okay. I think I deploy a snake, but every time I've done this, I've been let down by it. It always whiffs. Oh my god, I just wasted a turn and an AP. Man. I don't know if I can win this. He deals 5 a turn. I have 25 health. I deal 6 to 7, he has 30. I guess it's like an equal match, huh? Unless I get a couple lucky rolls. I need to hit him 3 more times. He needs to hit me 1 more time. Time to bust out the medicine. So, I got my own little snake medicines. Each one of these I drink gives me an extra turn. Alright. Man, it's over, dude. I just drink a medicine every turn. Man, you got nothing. Alright. Wait, I go first, right? I did it! Alright. 10 XP, gold tooth. This was in the ground for a very long time, then in somebody's mouth for a short time, and now it's in my backpack. Okay. And your HP restores fully in between combat encounters. So, that's nice. Let's see. Wait, I got a ring. Oh, these are like the subcategories. So these are the main categories. And then I got subcategories. Okay. Well, let's look at my... What do I care about right now? Oh yeah, I'll see if I can level up. Okay. So I have... Where do I see my skills? Yeah, man, I won. I'm super stoked. It might be worth buffing up Deadeye a little bit. Okay, so grit. So this is like my tanky stat. HP, 20 HP. That's a lot. I have 25 HP. Giving myself an extra grit doubles my health. Or no, wait. Oh, no, wait, it just adds 10. I don't know. So I could like add 10 or plus 30. I don't really know if it... I don't know if this is like an additive thing or if it's just from this one. I also got Deadeye, which gives me plus 3 pistol attack damage. Or plus 2. I don't understand. But I kind of feel like I should buff my grit a little bit. Then again, I have 24 HP. I could buff my gumption one more time and fan the hammer, like, all the time. Kind of a tough decision. I mean, like, my ultimate goal is to be able to... So, fan the hammer, shoot first, then shoot again, then ask questions if it is... blah, 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 blah. So you shoot 3 times, and each subsequent attack deals 1 more damage than the last. So you get a total of plus 3 damage from this. Although this, if you upgrade it, then that would give you an extra. Each subsequent attack deals 3 more damage, so it would be 3 plus 6. So it would be 9 extra damage, right? I think, because your first one does regular damage, the next one plus 3, the next one plus 3 more. But Deadeye just buffs all your shots pistol damage, so I feel like Deadeye is ultimately better than buffing Fan the Hammer. Okay. So, man. I think I'm going to give myself a grit and a Deadeye. It's between a grit and a Deadeye or a gumption. I gotta buff my HP a little bit more. Okay. Let's continue. Now it'll be easier to take down the skeleton. Just kidding, this guy's twice as tough. Oh man. Yeah, I know. Yeah, who needs help if you would kill what would butt ya? I don't know, maybe butt is supposed to be a different word. But yeah, I get your point, like the best defense is a good offense. Man. Guy's tough, but I think I believe in myself. Just kidding. Oh, also I have 30, so yeah, it was plus 10 hit points. I need to shoot this guy 4 more times. He only needs to smack me 2 more times. Yeah. Oh man. I can also just dynamite for 20 damage that won't end my turn. I might use 1 dynamite in this encounter. Here, I'm gonna pistol him first. I'm gonna not die. And I'm gonna dynamite him and then pistol him 1 more time. Rather than use a healing item. Okay. Man, dynamite is OP as hell. Like, if you have enough dynamite, you could just spam it on every encounter. Made the restless remains more restful. Got 2 skeleton bones. You don't have a bone to pick, but you do have a bone. Same thing. Hooray. Okay. Here lies Dave L. Died of a heart attack. See you in 36 years. What? Looks like the gravedigger left his lunchbox here. Free lunch. Sausages and thermos of spiked coffee. When you work deep underground, it's hard to keep track of whether it's the appropriate time to drink whiskey or the appropriate time to drink coffee. Eventually, you just stop trying. Increases your speed by 1 for the rest of the day, alright. Here lies Dave G. He was looking to the sky to save him, but even the sky can't save a feller from like 40 angry bears. Man, that's a rough way to go. Alright. Another bones to beat the dickens out of, but I'll wait. I'm gonna scope it out. Here lies Dave D. The truth is out there. They killed him. Dave G. Murdered by a different feller named Dave G. Awkward. So this is a pile of bones that isn't moving around for a change. I'll dig through it. Skull with an odd tag on it. This skull has a little paper tag tied to it, which has intercemetery loan on one side and some notes on the other. Can I look at those notes? Where is it? Oh god, no, what did I do? Examine it. Oh dang. The tag on this skull has a serial number, and it says it was borrowed from the submission catacombs on February 19th, 1886. Geez, this thing's really late. The back of the tag has the catacombs address on it. He discovered a new map location. Old mission. Skulls, check them out. Alright. Well, I discovered a new location. I guess I can fight this guy. Do I have any more experience points than last time? I do. I have 14. I need 20 to increase my gumption, which is what I'm going for. Could also increase muscle. I mean, it would just increase my defense physically. I think I pretty much only want moxie here. And then I want, like, mainly gumption and grit, and then a little bit of glamour on the side. Okay. How do I fight him? I could also, like, use one of my many usable items. Like, alright, and I can check my snake bag. Yeah. So my snake bag, like, refills after combat encounters and allows me to get these items that I can use in battle. Which is pretty cool. Okay. What do we got? We got these. I want more. Muscle by 3. I guess it'll make me slightly more defensive. I might as well eat a Vienna sausage. Okay. Just in case they'll, like, make the difference between me winning a fight or not. Alright. Let's beat the dickens out of you. What? Of course, I didn't even need muscle for this fight. I can take 2 more hits before I die. The final hit kills me. I need to hit him 4 times. But I can dynamite him. Man, I'm just using up all my dynamite though. Oh, this ability does not end my turn. Man. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna use it. Okay. 13 to 14 damage. It's okay, but knowing it doesn't end my turn is great. Because in the future I can have a build where I like buff up and then fan the hammer on somebody for massive damage. Alright, let's go. That time it only did 8 damage. And I did 14. Okay, so I have 8 HP left. Oh man, my attack does 13 to 14. He's gonna die. I didn't even have to use anything. Well, I used my ability, but man, that's nice. Got a gold tooth. Oh man. Here we go. Give me another gumption. Yes. Okay. I'm about to fan the hammer so much on something someday when I restore my AP. Hope there's not a boss in here. What's this? Just a steel skeleton. Oh, I didn't mean to go out. This is one of those things they have in mausoleums. You know, one of those big marble things, a door's full of skeletons. Oh man, I can open one for a fight, or I can open a whole bunch for a bigger fight. But I'm going to leave them be. I'm going to come back here later when I'm more seasoned to combat, and I'm gonna open the bigger fight. And I'm gonna reap my rewards. It's a sarcophagus, pile of mostly burned rags that maybe used to be a person. Check it out. You dig through it. You got a gore-splattered scroll. It's almost too covered in blood and viscera to read. Lucky for you that you've gotten all practice reading inside of a dog. You got human ashes. This is a human in the final stage of that whole ashes to ashes thing. Well, part of one at least. A human gets hard to keep track of when it's in powder form. Some kind of receipt. This is a receipt for the delivery of 150 black silk robes. Sounds pretty ominous. I think I just discovered some cult activity around here. Alright, what's this? Some kind of ritual circle drawn on the ground in red chalk. Can I not light the final candles? Alright, I feel like I've undoubtedly completed some quests at this point. So I'm gonna go back to the town, I think, and like Dirtwater, and see if I can turn in some quests. Your heart skips a beat as you spy a floating cow skull in the middle distance. Doesn't seem to have noticed you yet. Think I can beat a cow skull? Let's see. Okay, it's about as tough as what I've been fighting. Oh man. Oh man, I can fan the hammer for the first time. Feels so good. I'm gonna do it. Oh man, I'm so excited to fan. I'm so excited to not be useless in combat. Oh man, here we go. Oh, it's beautiful! Oh! If I just buff my damage a little bit, I can one-shot everything. Oh! So good. Got cow fangs. For centuries we ate them. These teeth are proof they've decided it's their turn. Infernal soul fragment. A wispy, tattered little bit of infernal cow spirit just hanging on the side of the pail going, boo boo. Nice job. Oh man, I'm so excited about fanning the hammer. I'm gonna destroy everything in this game. I'm gonna just shoot it with my fan the hammer. Oh man. I want another Deadeye, but it requires 30 experience. I guess that's the benefit of upgrading fan the hammer, is eventually I'll have to. They really increase the amount of experience it takes in huge increments. So I kind of feel like you have to level up everything a little bit at a certain point. But I'm gonna hold off for now. Okay. I feel like there's nowhere where I can look at my quests. I think I have to just... I think I just gotta go talk to everybody. What's this? Oh, it's a way that I can organize my inventory. I do like it the way that it originally has it the best. Alright. Yeah, these are places I can fill up, just reacquainting myself with Dirtwater. Alright. What's going on, Bat? Man, I'm still miffed about my hard hat. Okay. Man, the fact that I can't... The fact that I, gave it this buff, and maybe that means that I'll never be able to get another different buff. I don't know. Let's see. What do you need? I just wanted to say hi. Hi, well, I best be getting back to work. She coughs as if to say you should be doing something more important. I'm sorry, I'm just arbitrarily talking to you to see if I have a quest with you. Post office. Hi, I'm CayCayPlayPlay. Any mail for me? Nope. Darn. Dirtwater Mercantile. This guy just wants to sell stuff and buy stuff. Oh, but maybe I can buy some new stuff. I do have a lot of meat. Buy bar soap. I have one. Oil. Crowbar. I have one though. More disposable binoculars. More dynamites. A lock. I wish I could buy another pickaxe. But I think that I should just stock up on more dynamite. Damn. Just because it's so good. Okay. If I get into too much trouble, I can just spam dynamites all day, every day. Man, I can't remember, who has my quest. So I think that, like, okay, so I think that I made a mistake-ish in that, like, what I did is I grabbed all the quests, and then I've been, like, going around completing them, and then now I, like, because there's no, like, journal or whatever, I don't know who to go to. So I think that, like, the actual good thing to do is you get a quest and then just immediately do it, and then go back and complete it, and then get one and then do it, rather than, like, stocking up on quests, which is, of course, what I normally do in, like, RPGs and stuff like that. What got in here? I didn't even talk to him. Oh, he wanted the saltpeter. Guy doesn't care. Buy some slop, I already bought that. Alright, there's this piano player. Now that I've got a needle, I can pick the lock and fix this mechanical piano player. You open the hatch and check out the machinery inside. There's obviously something wrong, given that all the plinking and springing and clicking noises coming out of the gears and stuff. Looks pretty complicated. Well, luckily I've got 5 mysticality, so I can see what's wrong. You recalibrate some springs and rearrange some gears, and the machinery inside starts operating smoothly. The music improves immediately. Nothing to it. Poor old Aylesbury. He had, like, horrible things happen to his family. I already reached into that spittoon. Alright, there's the poker room that I can, like, if I get better stats, I can bet on and stuff. Is this the same place I just... Yeah, it is. Okay. Gal doesn't want to talk. What kind of walk is that? You know, the falling asleep during a fight, guys. And then Lloyd. Hey, Lloyd. Heard you had something interesting back there. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Maybe my info's too old. I found a note from some travelers that passed through here about 8 years ago. Oh, yeah, that was the previous bartender. He had a little trick he used to offer to show people. So it got him fired eventually. That senator's wife wasn't amused. He rummages around under the bar for a minute, then blows the dust off a tiny piano about 9 inches tall. Here, you can keep the piano so long as you don't ask me about the trick. Got a miniature piano. It's a miniature piano. It'd be the right size for a foot-tall tickler of the ivories, but the winding key on the side seems to indicate that it plays itself. Thanks. I wonder if I can, like... I can use it. It isn't playing. Want to turn it on? Sure. Okay. It starts tinkling merrily. So merry, so tinkly. Okay. Cool. Oh, I can just examine all this stuff. Oh man, I can just... What? Oh my god, it's like I learned about a new mechanic now or something that I just haven't been using. So I can just examine like everything that I got, and it gives me shit and stuff. It's time you started gathering clues about this whole perambulating dead situation that's going on around these parts. Grab a notebook and paperclip the receipt to the first page. Necromancer Journal. It's a collection of the clues you've acquired in your search for the Necromancer's home base. I should check that out. Okay, I got this. I'll read this. Found a receipt for delivery of robes. Alright. Definitely west of the mountains. Cool. Alright, I'm going to continue. I used that already. Infernal soul fragment. I'm going to examine this. It's an insubstantial piece of an infernal cow. I'm going to leave it for now. Cow fangs. Can't examine those. Human ashes. I'll examine these. Cremated earthly remains of a person. Someday they'll refer to these as cremains, but you will not approve. I can scatter them or I can leave them alone. I'm going to leave them alone. Gore-splattered scroll. I'm going to read it. You scrape the largest of the giblets off the scroll and read it. It says to take a pile of human ashes, spread them out in the shape of a person inside a red chalk ritual circle, then sprinkle them with stardust, which I have, and place a mostly perfect or better glass sphere where the heart would be. Anyway, that's the gist of it. The actual text has a more these and thous and such like that. Plus, there's a bunch of weird gibberish you're supposed to say out loud when you're doing it. Okay. I don't have a glass sphere, I don't think. But I have the human ashes and the stardust. Hey, howdy, Keith. Alright. I think I just discovered a ritual that I can complete in order to do something, but I need a sphere? What is it? I need a mostly perfect or better glass sphere. Okay. Gold teeth can't do anything. Right now I'm just like inspecting everything in my inventory. I've already expected that, I think. Did I? Yeah, okay. I did check it out. Thermos? No, but I don't need that. I bet there's like a certain category of like items that I could sort to that would make it... Oh, quest items, maybe. Marching orders. Set of armor marching orders. Oh, I just discovered Fort All Dead. That sounds really scary. Mary Stern's diary. In a little girl's handwriting, this is the diary of Mary Stearns. The AI in dairy is crossed out and IA written above them. Oh, nice. The diary starts out as typical kids stuff. You flip ahead until you notice the writing getting shakier. Found a dolly under a cactus out back, and she told me her name was Grace. Mama and Papa don't believe me that she talks. They say I got a big imagination. Grace says that the cows are going to get us, but Papa says we'll be okay, 'cause this weren't never a cow ranch. Grace says he's wrong, but Papa won't believe me. Grace says she can keep the cows away, but I have to play tea party with her. Keep reading. I don't like this kind of tea party, but Grace says it's important to keep the cows away. Mama was sad that they couldn't find Effie. Papa said she's been gone so long they should put a cross up, but Mama won't let him because she thinks she'll come back. Papa said she's only 11. How far away could she have gone? And Mama started crying again. Don't want to play tea party anymore, but Grace says I has to. Papa was out 2 days looking for Joe, but of course didn't find him. Mama cries so much. I tell her him and Effie are helping keep the cows away, but she don't understand. I told Grace I'm not playing tea party again, but she says I gotta, and if I don't, cows will eat all three of us. She said either get Mama or Papa to play, or else I gotta play by myself. Man, that's dirty. I let this creepy doll, I fed it children's blood, and I let it run away. Okay. Questy items. Oh, and miscellany. Okay, these are also stuff that can be investigated. Just sell it. Needle. Could apply that to the hat, but I already have an application to my hat. Alright. I think that I've examined everything. Oh, the charred locket. Oh, nice. The lock on the locket reminds you why they call it a locket. I can pick it. I got a needle. Oh, you got a picture of Mary Stearns. Faded daguerreotype of a little girl. The name Mary's written on the back. Okay. I'm going to examine the picture I just got. The photograph of a serious-looking little girl. On the back is written, Mary Stearns, Thanksgiving, 1894. Was that not the children's blood? What children's blood? No, I dumped children's blood from a goblet, in a cow goblet, onto a doll, and it came alive. Yeah, the boy? I don't think so. Okay, the journal. Yeah, I've used all these things. Okay, but what is the picture for? I don't know. This is my room. Might as well take a nap. You dream you're having a fight with a red-suited dwarf in the middle of the desert, but then you meet someone who looks exactly like a scorched black woodsman but isn't. You jolt awake in panic. Oh, the boy that went missing. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. I guess I should, because, such a big percentage of my total stats comes from anger, I should make myself angry again. Insult yourself. I guess I can keep insulting myself. I don't really understand what the, thing is that determines the amount of angry. Oh, the boy from the store helping keep the cows away. Right. Oh, man. I don't know what the stat is for anger. You're madder than a hornet. If your anger level gets higher than... I think you can just make yourself angry again to be able to pass out whenever you want. I don't know. Okay. She doesn't want to talk. Man, nobody wants to, talk about anything really at all. Oh, but I fixed the piano player. Doesn't anybody care about that? Oh, yeah, I fixed the piano player for you. I thought so. He sounds much better. Thanks a heap, KK. I'd offer you a free room in exchange, but you've already got one. Now, where's Lloyd? 20 experience? Nice. Hey, man, you need help with anything? Nope, everything's right as rain here. If you're looking for work, you might ask at the jailhouse. Okay, bye for now. Here we go. I think I'm gonna get another Deadeye point, so that let's see, does this just pistol attack damage? Oh, but is that only for basic attacks? I can't tell it. I don't know if, oh, it says each subsequent attack, so if it uses the same terminology, then I should be able to get, you know, fan the hammer benefits from Deadeye points. Okay, now this costs a lot of experience. But man, +5 damage. Don't want to shake a stick at that. Also, like, it's about time that I got a new pistol. Am I right? Okay. Let's continue on our adventure. You know, I bet I could beat some of the stuff before that I was having problems with. I bet I could. Man. Was there a skeleton at the graveyard that I didn't kill? I'm just gonna go to Cavern Canyon. And come across the corpse of a cowboy. How do you know it's the corpse of a cowboy? Well, you see by his outfit that he's a cowboy, and you see by his lack of flesh that he's a corpse. I'll take his stuff and also his bones, because I'm ruthless. Dang, KK. You're really not the sentimental type, are you? Well, by taking stuff, I'm arguably more sentimental. Got some thick chaps, +1 armor, and a skeleton bone. I wonder if those chaps, if I already had anything in that slot. No, I just put them on. Now the only thing I don't... Oh, right, I could re-equip a weapon. I think that my best thing is the old cavalry saber. Alright. Danger, spider. Nothing. And in a hole. Okay, wait. Oh, but I can pry off the boards with the crowbar. Okay. Well, first I'll go into... No, I don't want to... I'll go in this one first. But there's another danger spider sign. Am I just going to keep avoiding spiders until it becomes impossible for me to avoid them? And I'm just faced with a spider? Oh, I'm sneaking backwards all of a sudden. You can see the gang on the other side of this big pile of junk, but you're not going to be able to get to them from this end. Maybe if you had more legs, you'd be able to pick your way through it. Am I going to turn into a spider? Oh, man. This door has like 15 deadbolts on it. The note tacked to it says, "Please don't open this door unless you want to get eaten by a giant spider. Even then, don't open it because the rest of us don't want to get eaten by a spider. It isn't even signed, so you can hardly be expected to take it seriously. Open the door." Tunnel behind the opening goes straight up. There's no way to get through it unless you're a huge spider. I guess I have to, like, turn into a spider somehow. I'll go in this one now. My backwards walking. Weapons. Spellgraw. This crate has weapons scrawled on it in black paint. Open it up. You dig through the crate, mostly full of packing straw, but you find a pretty fancy knife at the bottom. This is the kind of knife you'd wield at a fancy cocktail party. It's way better than what I have, and it gives me 3 moxie, so it benefits me in ranged combat, even though it's a melee weapon. That's amazing. You hear a sudden chittering coming from that big hole behind you. Oops. Well, I'm going to equip that fancy knife, because I'm a fancy boy. And that looks like it's supposed to be a spider. Oh, medicine. You should leave right now before that spider eats you. No, man. I must have a death wish standing that close. I want to become a spider, dude. Do I just have to leave? Man. I don't understand. You hear a horrible skittering noise, followed by a scream, followed by more horrible skittering noises, followed by some more screams, followed by some rapping noises, followed by some muffled screams. Then there's more skittering, then silence. Go inside. Spiders work. The gang has been prepped for spider consumption. Ooh, I can arrest them. I can leave them for the spider. Or don't do anything. Well, I'm ruthless. So I'm gonna leave this gang for the spider. Also, arguably, I'm helping a spider. So it's not, maybe not ruthless objectively. I'll leave him. You step outside to wait for the inevitable. It's nature's way. Okay, I'm gonna go back in now, though. It's their bones. Tragically killed by a giant spider. I'm sorry, I guess I helped. There's a tattooed tooth on one of the skulls. Take it. Comes out real easy like. Spider venom must have loosened things up. You got an item, tattooed tooth. This is one of the teeth that until recently was in the mouth of the leader of the Stripy Hat Gang. Alright, I wonder if I can inspect that. Nope. But now I'm going to be checking everything I get to see if I can inspect it. The remains of a group of outlaws tragically killed by a giant spider. The remains of a group of outlaws tragically killed by a giant spider. Nothing else. Danger kitchen. Danger bar. I'll go in the kitchen first. Oh, there's a guy. I'll check his stuff first. The poor chef is chained to the wall, his eyes widen as you approach. Hey, you're not one of them. Are you here to rescue me? Let me get back to you on that. I don't know if you're a good... I don't know if you're a reputable fella. Then again, I'm not, so... Look at that shadow action. I'm not really reputable. Danger bar. What we got here? Looks like this place needs a new bartender. What's this? He had a jaw harp in his pocket. Maybe they killed him for playing the jaw harp too much. I got a jaw harp. It's a little twanger. You can pluck it if you like. It's like a mouth harp. I accidentally opened the map, but I meant to open this. Jaw harp. I'm going to plunk it. You stick the twanger in your mouth and plunk it as best you can. Plunk it some more. You'll be plunking this twanger until the day you die. Keep plunking it. You plunk the twanger. You plunk it. Oh man, I keep plunking the twanger. Oh my god. Okay. Alright. All these bottles are empty. Empty bottles. Man, I'm glad that I got a twanger I can finally plunk. A few bottles, full bottles left. I got cheap whiskey, muscle, cheap tequila, mysticality, cheap wine, some moxie for the day. Alrighty. Let's go out. Well, I mean... I don't know if I'm supposed... Oh, he says you're not one of them, so he's not one of the criminals. I'll rescue you just because I don't know what else to do. Oh, thank goodness. He thrusts his hand into yours and shakes vigorously. I'm Doug. Yeah, oh man, the twangs. CayCay, how do you do, Doug? Well, I've been chained up in this dank cave for weeks, cooking for those stripy-hatted idiots. That sounds awful. You want to know the worst part? There's a perfectly good oven 8 feet to my right and a shelf of perfectly good ingredients 8 feet to my left. How's that the worst part? This chain is only 4 feet long. Oh, that's rough. I know, right? There I was, fresh out of culinary school with a million meat idea in my head, and now here I am, 4 feet shy of my dreams, cooking the same pot of soup over and over again. What million meat idea? You promised not to steal my idea, right? Yeah, I promise. Maybe. Okay then, it's a new kind of sandwich, or maybe a taco. It's so revolutionary that I'm not quite sure where it fits in the whole hand food taxonomy, to be honest. Anyway, in the middle of it there's a sausage, but it's sausage made from the cheapest possible parts of a pig, ground up so finely that you can't identify them anymore. Okay, I like where this is going. And it's served in a long split roll, which soaks up the grease so you can't tell how fatty the sausage is. And the best part? The name. You ready to hear the name? Sure. I call it the Hot Dog. What do you think? So, sounds great. I don't care for it. How about the Hot CayCay instead? Man, I guess I gotta suggest that he names it after me, because I would love to eat a Hot CayCay. Alright, how about the Hot CayCay instead? Don't be ridiculous. Hot CayCay, what does that even mean? Ridiculous. Hey, there's no need to be mean about it, he sighs. Not that any of this even matters. Even if I did get off this chain, there's no point in hanging around this empty cave making hot dogs just for myself. I don't even like the taste of them. You could set up shop in Dirtwater. Brilliant! You're a genius, KK. Hot dogs for sale all day, every day. I'll make a mint. Say, here's an idea. What if I added mint to the sausage mixture? He helped him break his chains. He leaves the cave, hauling the oven and the shelf full of ingredients, muttering to himself about new sausage recipes. That's that, then. Alright, I think I just saved Doug, and now he has a shop. Now, my only question is, can I do anything? Oh, wait, no, this part doesn't matter anymore. Oh, I get it. I opened up this, which allowed the spider to go there. I wonder if that means the spider's gone. No way I'm going back in there. Well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back to Dirtwater, and I'm going to see if I can get a hot dog. A few hundred yards up the trail, you see a solitary skeleton trudging towards the northwest. It doesn't seem to have noticed you or anything else, really. I'm going to attack it. Oh, man. I'm going to destroy you. Oh, man, this is so good. Yes. Oh, man. I just killed it in one hit. Those things used to be hard. 10 XP, skeleton bone, gold tooth. Thank you. Thank you very much. Dirtwater. Alright. Let's find you, Doug. Yeah, man, I already checked on you. Wait a minute. Where's the you? What happened? Hot dogs, hot dogs. Howdy, Doug. Well, if it isn't my savior, good old KK, howdy yourself. The sign outside. Yeah, I had to change the name. I tried to file a trademark and it turns out there's already something called a hot dog. What is it? Trust me, you don't want to know. I wish I didn't know. Anyway, single letter removed and I'm in business. He gestures at the menu on the wall behind him. What do you got? Okay. So he has elegant hot dog, jumbo dog, saucy dog. Increases your mysticality by 6 for the rest of the day. Muscle and moxie by 6. Alright. Oh, a thick, sturdy hot dog for a thick, sturdy cowboy. This is exactly enough sausage and exactly enough bun to qualify as a hot dog. It's perfectly efficient. This hot dog has been embellished with a zesty sauce. Don't get too excited, though. The zesty sauce is just regular old mustard. Well, mustard excites me. Let's see. Well, I feel like having... It's only 100 and I got 1,700. I could buy one saucy dog. I have infinite... You can buy infinite dogs. I'll buy it. Okay. Because Moxie increases my damage that I deal with ranged attacks and decreases the damage that I take from ranged attacks. And I'm all about ranged attacks, so if I ever get into a predicament that's a little too difficult, I'll just bust out my saucy dog. So, I'm going to go back to the desert house and see if I can wreak some havoc on whatever this is. I feel like my walk is being like permanently stuck in a backwards sort of direction. I'm going to weigh my options. Oh, I have a bone. I can give the dog a bone. Nice. With a knick-knack patty-whack, you achieve your aim. The dog begins contentedly gnawing the human femur. Good for him. That's the eyes of contentment right there. Alright. Man, my roommates are having a conversation and I can just like hear it through my thin walls. And it's like, I'm trying real hard to focus, but I'm just like, you know, what is Sam's class so bad? Why is it so bad? I hope he doesn't have like a bad time in his class that he's taking. Apparently that's what their conversation's about. But anyway, I'm going to sneak on these guys and hopefully it gives me like some ruthless option to kill him or something. The hinges on this gate are really rusty. If you open it, the guys inside are definitely going to hear it. Oil the hinges. Nice. You use the last of the oil in the can on the rusty hinges. The gate swings open easily and silently. Nice. Oh man. You creep up to the door. You can hear the gang inside. You notice the door jamb is busted, probably from being kicked in. There's a crude hasp made of bent nails on the door. Looks like the bandits have just been locking it with a padlock from the outside when they leave. You can pound on the door, start the fight, lock them in, or back off. If I pound on the door and start the fight, then I've gained nothing from all this sneaky approach. I'm going to lock them in. Quietly lock the door. Oh man, I can burn the house down with my ruthless ability. Oh my god. You've definitely got the upper hand at this point. What's your next plan? Next move? I'm going to burn the house down. I'm ruthless. You light a match and toss it in the open window. Your sense of justice renders you indifferent to the screams. You gain 30 experience. After the fire dies down, you collect the evidence of your work. Charred bones. Proof of my extremely unsentimental commitment to justice. Just doing the Lord's work. Oh man. This is a pretty good walk. I like it. This one, that one seems like it would hurt. Still that one. How long do I have to stand still? Oh man. That's pretty impressive. Okay. Enough of the walks. Got my dog. I got 30 experience points. What do we got here? So, I could upgrade Snake Whip. It would double its damage, and its poison, and its bonus versus animals. But I'm not really focusing on Snake Whip. This makes my buff better, but I want to spend all my AP on Fan Hammer. Like, I feel like if I get 5 AP, then I might put some points into Strong Medicine, but in the meantime, so I can, like, buff and then shoot. In the meantime, I want to one-shot people instantly. So, how much damage you do in shooting, how much damage you take when you get shot. The only question is, how much do I gain from one Moxie point? Like, I have an effective 14 Moxie. Increasing it by 1 is giving me, like, a tiny amount, percentage-wise. Comparatively to these other things that give me much more percentage-wise. I could get more HP. That's only 20 experience. I think I'm going to just get more HP for now. But I could save up for Fan Hammer. Now this HP is only 20 experience. I'm just going to get it. And then I'm going to continue on my way. Did I already kill everything at Stern's Ranch? I got my 3 little... Oh, this is the place with the blood. Oh yeah, I never opened up the outhouse door. Of course. It's a pyro bove. I mean... Fucking... instant win button. Oh my god, I got a new gun. This pistol's pretty comprehensively toileted up. Deals stench damage instead of physical, and apply 5 poison. Now, holy shit. Now the question is, does each hit apply 5 poison? Like, if I Fan Hammer, does it give 15 poison on the enemy? That would be amazing. I mean, I have to test it out. 3 to 4. It's worse than my gun is now. So, if it doesn't apply triple poison... Yeah. If it doesn't apply triple poison, then my own gun is better. But if it applies triple poison, then it's fucking amazing. So, I just gotta see if it applies triple poison. Also, like, maybe stuff is weak to stench damage. Right? And if that's the case, then it's better. Go to the Dave Yard. Oh, you spot a store on the horizon. Perhaps you'd exchange a meat for goods and services. The Button Willow McKittrick store. I'm going to keep going where I'm going. Get some chalky milk in there. I feel like all of my movement is backwards. Is that like because of something? Like, what happened to me to make all of my movement backwards now? This doesn't seem backwards. I don't know. Oh, right. This is the big fight. Or the regular-sized fight. And I'm still kind of scared of a big fight because I can only Fan the Hammer once. So, like, unless the big fight is, like, 2, then I don't really gain a benefit from it. And the snake pit, snake pit mine, I have to kill 5 eggs in one turn. I'll check out the store. Out in the middle of the desert, you find an abandoned minecart, sitting on a section of minecart track about 12 feet long, which starts nowhere in particular and ends even less of somewhere in particular. Let's check it out. It's mostly full of plain old rocks, not even very interesting looking ones. However, if you left without searching it thoroughly, you just end up driving yourself crazy later with the thought that you might have missed something valuable. This game knows me. And so you spend a good half an hour inspecting rocks and eventually find one that might be worth something. Got an unrefined meat nugget. Alright, thanks. Alrighty, what do we got here? Store. Here's a cactus stump. Ouch. What we got in here? The barrel smells like pickles and looks like an empty pickle barrel. At first you're excited because you think this barrel's full of pickles, but they turn out to be novelty rubber pickles. Shelves laden with various goods. Alright. The woman behind the counter stares at you with a huge grin on her face. She gestures at the goods she's got for sale. Let's take a look. Alright, what do we got? We got a length of rope. If you need to tie something to something else and you don't think string or twine or cord or jute is up to the task, you'll need some of this. Well, I'll buy some. Can of oil. It's oil or lubricant, both in the sense because it's a can of lubricant. I mean, like, that was useful before, but I don't want to run all my money off. Cheap tequila, cheap whiskey and wine, crowbar, binoculars. Ooh, provides the option to hammer things in certain places, particularly if you have some nails. Man, it's 1,000 meat though, but I feel like it would be useful. What's mind your meat? This book is a guide to making the most of your meat by getting the best possible deal on everything you buy. This gives you the dickering skill. I could gain a new skill. And modern snake oiler. Use it to learn a new snake oiling skill. Well, these needles are cheap as hell. There's a new pickaxe for me too, because the one that I got broke when I got the star shards or whatever. Okay, so I mean, gaining dickering is good because, like, it would allow me to sell stuff for more. But modern snake oiler gives me a new snake oiling skill. I could buy Mind Your Meat, then with my new dickering ability, sell items until I could afford modern snake oiler. I think that's what I'm going to do. You got to learn new skills when you can. Okay. You read the book from cover to cover and learn, among other things, that its cover price is way too high. You got a skill. Dickering. You drive a hard bargain and you never let anybody sell you the long end of a stick. 10% discount at stores. After you're done reading it, you use your newfound skills to pawn it off on a wide-eyed rube for 60 meat. Done and done. Alright, and now can I, like, dickering? Where's that? Here it is. Drive a hard bargain. I get 10% discount, and I can level it up for 15%. You know what? Oh, but, like, does that apply to sales, too? I don't know. Are these just things that only... Yeah, these are all the just sell it's or something. Oh, no, this sorts it by meat value. Okay. Well, I'll just sell this. Well, now I can fucking afford the thing. But I'll go to all my just sell it's and I'll sell all my just sell it's. I don't know if that's good yet or bad. Where am I just... Which ones do I just sell? Meat nuggets, yeah. I think that might be my only just sell things. And if I got more, I don't care at this point because I can afford the thing that I want, which is this. Oh, $270. It was worth it to get dickering. Okay, I buy it. Oh, wait, there's a new thing. Oh, wait, that's the thing that I sold. Now, these things are cheaper too, but I don't have any money left. But, oh man, I'm so excited to learn a new snake oiling skill. There's a fold-out chart listing all the hottest new poisons. Gives Expert Poisoner, a passive skill that multiplies the amount of poison you apply to enemies when you poison them. There's an article with a list of tips and tricks for moving really quickly. Gives Quick on the Draw, a skill that increases your speed. Here's a free sample of a cologne that says it'll make your spleen bigger. Gives Big Spleen, a perk that lets you consume more potions in a day. Okay. I feel like I feel like Expert Poisoner is the best one, but I feel like Quick on the Draw is the one that fits the build I'm going for the best. But like a multiplicative bonus on poison is really good. But see, like the thing about speed is that you're either first or you're last, right? Like what was told to us by our wise mentors. So it's not that big of a difference. Man, I can't decide between Expert Poisoner and Quick on the Draw. Chat, what do you think I should pick? I'm leaning towards Quick on the Draw, but Expert Poisoner seems like it could be really useful. Go ahead and let me know what you think. And if nobody says anything otherwise, I'm just gonna pick Quick on the Draw. Now there's like a delay with Twitch chat, right? So like when I do stuff, it takes like 15 seconds for it to come up to you. So even if I ask you to do something and you do it, it takes me more time to see it. And then you go back and it keeps looping around and takes forever to do anything. Well, looks like all you motherfuckers don't give a shit about my life. Alright, somebody said, oh, the corn. Expert Poisoner seems good. It does seem good. But like, man, speed. Man. Multiplies the amount of poison you apply to enemies. Poison. Multiplies it. Maybe eventually there'll be, oh, my gun poisons enemies. I still don't know if it applies triple poison or not, though. I'm going to learn Expert Poisoner for now. I can learn Quick on the Draw later. Like right now with the skeletons now. Yeah. But skeletons can't be poisoned. Yeah, it seems not good. Yeah, I know what you mean. But look at motherfucker! You apply 3 times as much poison. Wait, that seems way too good, and that makes me terrified that I just, like, lost the ability to ever get the other powers. Like, I feel like this is so good that it was like a permanent choice between these 3. Because before I see, like, choices between other things, man, I really hope that I can get the other ones. But I mean, even if I can't get the other ones, that's still really good. Triple poison? What? Okay. Well, I'll continue on. I'll try Fort Cowardice. What's also cool is that poison is my free action attack. So, in situations where I'm facing a lot of guys, I can toss a poison down. Okay. Forget which one I went into. Oh, it was the tent. Several goblins. Alright, I've already been in here. I guess I never went into these 2, did I? Or did I? I did not. Well, I'll discover some stuff here and then I'll get there later. Some good mess. Military grade whiskey. This is a special kind of government whiskey designed for soldiers in the field. It's fortified with all sorts of vitamins and things and can be used in a pinch to sterilize or at least make the victim feel better about a battle wound. So that's what plus 4 to 5 poison from your fan hammer. Yeah, I mean, if it stacks, but I don't know if it stacks. Hard tack. This cracker is definitely optimized for shelf life instead of taste. Increases armor by 5 for the rest of the day. That's a lot because I have like 2 armor right now. So that's crazy level. In general, this is a door. More specifically, it's a door to the general's office. Even more specifically, it's the locked door to the general's office. I can pick that lock. This was once a reception desk, but now the most appropriate thing for it to receive would be a free trip to the dump. This cabinet is mostly empty, but there are a handful of boring personnel records in the back of the one drawer. I'm going to examine them. They're incredibly boring. No, really, I want details. Fine, you read one. Charles Stern, clerk, pay grade C4, B, 12,937. Deck, missed, days, 8, accrued sick days, 88. Satisfied? No, another. I'm gonna look at these. Good conduct medal. Okay. Now you're just looking at the same ones you've read before. What's wrong with you? I can't get enough. Man, I'm obsessed with it. Man, this game knows. It knows it all. Okay, I'm gonna pick this lock. You pick the lock. Go in. Shit. He's a goblin. Oh, he's shooting the pie safe. What? The goblin seated at his desk is repeatedly firing his pistol at the pie safe. Get their attention. Get their attention with violence. Leave them to their business. Man, I'm a violent character, okay? And I feel like my character would get their attention with violence. I kind of want to know the secret of the goblins, but let's... Oh my god, he has 192 HP? Okay. So I've got 3 action points. I can fan the hammer once, doing 24 to 27 damage. I really don't know if the poison stacks, which is like my main fear. I have 1 basic venom vial, but it'll inflict the amount that 3 would. I feel like I have to poison this guy as much as I can. 15 poisons. The thing is, like, is he gonna one-shot me and I just waste all my shit? Because if he just one-shots me... I guess Snake Whip deals 1 poison no matter what, because that should deal 3 poison. Here's what I'm going to do. Basic Venom Vial. Poison. 15. I hope goblins aren't immune to poison. That would suck. Snake Venom Bladder. Oh, it's like a melee attack. He's got 30. He's going to take 30 damage a turn. Now here's the question. Does Fan Hammer apply poison with each hit when I use the toilet pistol? Or does it just apply 1 time? It's the difference between me being incredibly excited and very disappointed. But it's time to find out. Oh my god, it does! Oh my god. Yes. Yes. Oh man, he's just going down. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, oh man. Oh, but he just dropped me another pistol. I just ridiculous. Oh my god, that's so good. I deal triple poison attack, and then also the poison that happens is triple. I can't believe. I feel like that's broken. I got a General Gobbs hat. The General's hat contains old memories of violence and more recent memories of violence against pies specifically. Well, I can't wear hats because I'm wearing the hard hat. And then General Gobbs' pistol. This pistol's not of goblin manufacture, which you can tell because it doesn't look like complete garbage. Quite the opposite, in fact. It looks like not garbage. Now, here's the thing. That was great. Also, I have 64 experience points now, which is awesome. Also, I could give my... Nah, I don't want to buff that. Okay, so here's the thing. I want to be using my toilet pistol all the time if my targets can be poisoned. If they cannot be poisoned, I want to be using General Gobbs' pistol. It's just way better. So, that's basically that. I feel like the thing that I'm scared about is that my toilet pistol is going to fall off so hard. Like, I hope that I continue to find pistols that poison. Like, this is so specifically good for my build right now. If I ever lose it, or like maybe eventually there's going to be a way to like enchant stuff with poison. I don't know. Oh, I got a lead pie. It's a pie that's been shot so many times that its filling is now 100% bullets. Increases your range damage by 10 for the rest of the day. That's really good. So, like, that... I mean, things stack in this game. Fan the hammer. That's like 30 extra damage per fan the hammer attack. I want to fight, like, an end game thing right now and see if I could win. That's crazy. Okay. I'm elated. It's a spot. I never opened the spice rack. Shaker assault Peter. That's what one of the guys wanted. It's the subject of a classic comedy bit at the Last Supper. Yeah. Administration. Wait, it's just one building. But now I can attack those goblins. Man, I'm still happy that worked. Oh my god, I can't believe it. It's so good. Okay, here's the question. I have 64 HP, or XP. I could do Deadeye, but part of me is like, maybe focusing on poison rather than flat gun damage is better. Except I don't have anything that... I just have Expert Poisoner, which can't be leveled up at all. I don't think any of these increase poison damage. Yeah, Spleen, AP. I mean, maybe the best thing for me to level up at this point is Gumption, so that I gain more HP to be able to... or more AP to be able to fan hammer multiple times during fights. Also... I wonder if the AP cost of fan hammer will ever go down when I level it up. Oh, or the amount of shots that it shoots? Okay. I kind of want to save up for more fan hammer stuff. Well, let's see if I can take out these goblins. I'm going to go in guns blazing, I don't care. 38, 48, 42. I'm going to kill this guy with my fan hammer. And I know I'm going to kill him. Because it's gonna, I mean, unless, but goblins aren't, because they're not immune to poison. Here we go. 45 frickin' poison. Like, what? I mean, the only downside is now I have to fight these guys honestly. So, it's gonna deal 15 poison damage and 15 regular damage if I do, like, my single attack. I guess... if I shoot this guy... okay. If I shoot either of them, they'll die in 2 poisons. So I'd rather kill the... oh, but this guy has more moxie. So so he takes less damage. So this will deal 10 damage at worst. And then 15 twice. 30, 40. No, the only way that I can kill one without having to shoot it again is this guy. So, I'll shoot this one, and also I take less damage from his attacks because I have high moxie. Ouch. But now I can just focus on shooting this guy because this guy will die automatically next turn. Okay. Oh, his little thing is hidden by this combat log. And it stacks! It's like crazy how good the toilet pistol is with this build. And I got 30 experience, and I get to go inside and loot the room. An unlocked footlocker, I guess that just makes it a footer. Open the footer, smelling salts, more of these. Gains an action point. Military grade whiskey, more of that. Wait, I feel like somebody in town wanted whiskey or something. Footlocker still locked. I'll pick that lock. Silver bullet. Cool and smooth as a mountain stream propelled by gunpowder through the flesh of your enemies. This item is used in combat, deals extra damage against cows and undead. Can I, like, put it in my gun? An incendiary bullet. Flammable bullet used in combat. Okay. Do I have, like, a bullet hole? I don't think so. And one more thing. Kick it open. Chemical bullet. In addition to lead, this bullet is made with a substance that is highly poisonous when it gets into your blood, used in combat, poisons. I wonder how much it poisons an enemy for, because my poisons are super juicy. Okay. Yeah, that's the toilet goblin. But I mean, I got a gun from a toilet before, and it's my best thing ever. I mean, I could go... oh, but I also got all of these things up here, and I haven't been to the railroad camp yet. I bet Railroad Camp is going to be like a place where it tells me I can't progress until I do a certain number of stuff, and it like unlocks the next half of the map. That's my bet. We'll see if I'm right. You're around a corner in a box. In a box canyon, and find yourself face to face with Pyrobove. You're boxed in. Man, that's a lot of damage. I wonder if I can... I don't know. This might even be too much for me to handle. So he just dealt 25 damage. If I heal myself twice, then I'll survive one more attack, and that should be good. Okay. Heal myself twice. Fan the hammer. Oh, but this guy's he's an undead. So I don't think that I can... Yeah, nice. Getting railroaded by the story. Good. I don't think I can poison him. Which sucks. Like, I think that the poison just doesn't apply. Nope, it does, and I win. I guess I didn't even need to do the other thing that I did. Man, that's so fucking strong. Brass bull ring. Years of being stuck in the nose of a cow have done nothing for the finish on this thing. Man, I was so weak in the beginning, in the early game, and now I'm so strong and powerful. Cow fangs. Only thousands left to go. Alright, here I am in the railroad camp. Good old Cray-Cray. Oh yeah, just so everybody knows, my crazy-eyed horse is named Cray-Cray. It's my companion. Okay. Wow, I'm moving. Alright, we got a sleeping person. This guy should never be put in charge of a switch. Oh my god, is that a fucking trolley problem reference in this game? Man. He's too busy playing with his watch to get any work done. Ask him where he got it. Say, that's a nice watch, where'd you get it? I bought it from this gal what runs a store down south of here named Buttonwillow. Buttonwillow Mick something. Oh yeah, I know that store. Yep, real nice store, real nice watch. Goes back to fiddling with his watch. I bet I would get the location if I hadn't been there before. Who are you? She's not getting much track laid, but she's an expert whistler. There's a lot of vibrato in that. You approach the beleaguered-looking man with the tiny glasses. Howdy there, who's in charge of this outfit? If I'm being charitable, I'd say that the fellow over there in the white hat is the foreman. He points at the man next to the huge pile of rocks. And if you're not, he smiles, then I'd say that the paper-backed idiot over there in the absurd white hat is the fellow you're looking for. Alright, what's up, guy? How are you in charge? I was wondering if there's anything I can do to help. You want to know something? I love trains. Oh? Ever since I was a little boy, huge, magnificent, roaring iron beasts. They were magical to me, like dragons. When the opportunity arose to take on management of this rail line, I jumped on it like a shot. And you know what I learned? What's that? Organizing and building and running one of these operations is the most amazing pain in the ass you'll ever imagine. You want to help? Congratulations, you're the new foreman. I'm going home to play with my models. Swell. Yeah, what I say. Look at all this. Look at all these rocks. I bet I have to get like 1,000 dynamite. Guess I'm the boss now? Man looks you up and down. Well, now I suppose you can't be any worse than that last clown. He extends his hand. Name's Smee. I'm your assistant. What's the situation? Well, I'm sure you didn't miss seeing this giant pile of rocks blocking our path. Surveyors say there isn't any other suitable mountain pass, so we can't reroute around it even if we had the months it'd take. Any ideas? Well, by my calculations, we could dynamite it clear without too much. What did I fucking say? Yeah, I fucking predicted it. Problem is, it'll take a lot of dynamite. Whole year's worth, I figure. We used to keep that much on hand for my emergencies, just such as this one, but a pack of goblins stole it all. Sneaky little varmints. Alright, I get it back for you. Glad to hear it. Goblins are holed up in Gustavson Gulch. It's a real rough place. You might want to spend some time getting a lay of the land and honing your fighting skills before you head that way. Especially if you're planning to go in gun blazing. Discovered Gustavson Gulch. You don't need that specific dynamite, though. Any you can lay your hands on would be fine, so long as there's enough of it. Wow, this reminds me of, in Breath of the Wild, the part where you're supposed to get lightning arrows for the Zoras. They want a bunch of lightning arrows, but they don't care where you get them from. Anyway, back to the game. I'll look into it. Wait, how much dynamite do I need? Any luck finding a year's supply of dynamite? Passengers are getting restless. Nope, not yet. I wonder if that's like 365 pieces of dynamite? Or there's just a bunch of people on there. Alright. Where are we going? Well, I could go to Gustafson Gulch. Got all these cool places up here. I still have that like fight against all the skeletons, but I don't really want to risk it. I guess I'll go here for now because it's closer and I feel like that means it's easier. Howdy there, I'm Wandering Sally. Howdy Sally, I'm KK. What's your line? Trading. Wander all around these lands just like it says on the label, and I buy a little here and sell a little there to make my way. Care to see the wares? Sure thing. It's Wandering Sally's camp. What we got here? What was that? Oh. To ride off. I can't really interact with anything. Okay, we got an apple. That's a lot of bonus HP. Got a carrot. Increases your item drop bonus by 10% for the rest of the day. I feel like I might want that eventually, but man, I have $154. Ooh, fungicide bomb. It can kill a lot of goblins at once, but it takes a while. The instructions say, put near a site of fungal infestation, light fuse, do not breathe. I wonder how long you're supposed to not breathe for. I feel like that's like a free way to clear all the goblins out of the gulch, if I get that. Lucky Marigold goes on your lapel. Well, the one I have right now gives me 1 armor, but this would give me 1 of each of these stats. I know what you're thinking. Not so lucky for the Marigold, but actually Marigolds aren't conscious, so they can't really conceive of good or bad luck. Needles, always useful. Work boots. An AP and an armor. All kinds of extra buckles and stuff on them to help you get work done. Not worth the price tag, in my opinion. At a certain point, I'm gonna need to buy a new pickaxe. I'm gonna stock up on needles. I'm not gonna buy the fungicide bomb right now. But maybe Sally won't approach me anymore. No, I'm gonna rely on the fact that I can come back to Sally's camp, despite the fact that she's wandering. You find a flyer for a dynamite store up north. It's charred around the edges like it got blown here by an explosion. You mark the address down. You discovered a new map location, Dynamite Dan's Discount Dynamite Dare House. Keep going where I'm going. That must be an alternate way to get the dynamite required for this quest. Fancily dressed goblin steps forward. Hi, hello, being a mayor, welcome. Now going away, please. The goblin seems friendly but blocks your entry to the gulch. I mean, I would fight him, but goblin tongue, I can speak goblin tongue. Man, I'm sorry, goblin. Or maybe I'm not, because you just almost killed me in one hit. He dealt 44 damage. What? And I deal like no damage to him? Oh my god, I deserve everything. I might have to throw dynamite at him. Okay. So, I will deal 9 to 12 total damage. Let's say I deal 10 damage. And then he'll tick for 45 poison damage. So I'll deal 55 damage. I need to survive one more turn. I need to, like, heal up all the way and survive one more turn. Or 55, 60, 70, 80, 90. Or I throw 2 of my 13 dynamites and then fan the hammer. Man, I guess I'll do this. Crazy how good dynamites are. What I like about this game is that, like, the math is so reliable that you can, like, calculate ahead of time whether or not you'll be able to kill an enemy just based on doing some math. 15 XP is all I got. Fancy mushrooms. Yeah, I guess goblins are mushrooms. Here's the thing. I feel like I'm still too weak to be here. I'm not going to want to spend dynamites every single time I have an encounter. Sign says nothing interesting in Goblin. The sign says library in Goblin. It's quiet inside the library. I'll go inside. It's filled with crude bookshelves. The bookshelves in turn are filled with crude books. The titles catch your attention. 1. So very complicated numbers. How to bird noise. Alice going into a seeing glass. First I'm going to look at how to bird noise. The book's an extremely detailed treatise on the sounds different birds make. You probably wouldn't expect to learn how to do an accurate great-crested grebe impression from a book, but that's how detailed it is. Browse more. Alright, so very complicated numbers. All you can tell about this book is it concerns extremely high-level mathematics. You don't have the vocabulary to understand any of it, and probably still wouldn't if it was written in English. Your brother would probably love it. Browse more. And Alice going into the seeing glass. This popular children's novel has been translated into Goblin. Jabberwocky still reads pretty much the same. Oh, it brillig being, and toves of slithing did in a wabe gyring and also gimbaling. Browse more. And that's everything. So that's just like a fun little place. You hear a quiet rustling as though a single goblin were rummaging through a crate filled with straw. So, I wonder if the other goblins here are as strong as the guard goblin. I guess there's only one way to find out. No. And if he deals the exact same damage he dealt last turn, I'll be fine. Oh man, it's because he has such high moxie that my fan the hammer does such low damage. But my poisons, dude. I could also heal once. I'll just heal once just in case he has a variable amount of damage and would have killed me. Looks too like the difficulty is quickly matching up your damage progression, so no getting bored of one-shotting each encounter. That's correct. Although I do feel like this area is harder. Like this is, I think, the hardest area that I could be at right now, potentially. I don't know. Who knows? Whoa, I whiffed, but the poison still hit him. That's pretty funny. I guess I'm going to shoot him again. It's pretty weird that you can whiff, but he still gets... I guess whiff doesn't mean miss. Okay. I made him trigger sad. You dig through the crates the goblin was rummaging through, but there's nothing interesting in any of them rats. It was just a goblin for the sake of a goblin, I guess. Okay, here we go. 139 experience. I really should have spent that earlier. I can upgrade Fan Hammer. Okay, I think I gotta do it just because... Oh, but I could also upgrade Deploy Snake to make an adolescent snake instead of a baby snake. But I'm gonna focus on my own poison dealing stuff. So I'm gonna get Fan Hammer upgraded. Because I just want to see if at the next level, if it either shoots it 4 times or, you know, I want to see like how it progresses as it levels up. Shoot your target 3 times, 5 more damage, same thing. Okay. It looks like Fan Hammer so far is the same as it progresses up, which is sad. But it was really good to buff it, so I'm not sad about that. You listen at the door but don't hear anything. We'll go in. You listen at the rats, looks like the door's locked. Pick the lock. You make short work. Head inside. You enter what turns out to be a delicatessen and help yourself to what turns out to be sandwiches, probably. Goblin sandwich times 3. It's both a sandwich for goblins and a sandwich where the meat is goblin. Increases your moxie by 5 for the rest of the day, but decreases your muscle and mysticality by 3. I really hope that that's also for the rest of the day, because otherwise, you know, permanently losing those would suck, but I don't understand why it would. But moxie by 5 is great. Yet another goblin house. There's no sound. Check it out. Shack's filled with thousands of tiny cabinets, each labeled with a number and goblin. Look, I can look in a random drawer, a more random drawer, or an even randomer drawer. I'll look in a random drawer. There's nothing in the drawer, but you find an old lollipop stuck to the bottom of the drawer above it. Gulch Goblin Lollipop. Looks like a normal lollipop, but like all goblin-made items, it's messed up in some pretty fundamental ways. Increases your okay, so it's like the sandwich, but for mysticality and a little different. Keep looking. Look in a more random drawer. Got another goblin sandwich. It must have been filed under sandwich. Keep looking. Even randomer. Rolled up pair of terrible pants. Goblin trousers. Oh man, here's fingers crossed for a poison type ability. Oh, even worse. -2 moxie? I'm never going to use that. I'll stop looking. There's a lot of goblin houses here. You hear a couple goblins rustling around in here. Sounds like they're doing something really important. I'm going to ignore that because I can barely kill one goblin. You don't hear anything. Check it out. Contains a bed and a desk. Investigate the bed. It's made of cactus logs with a blanket made of woven together cactus needles. That can't be comfortable. Check out the desk. The desk is strewn with folders. You notice that one says important secrets on it. Read the important secrets. You learn a variety of secrets. Though the only one that's actually pertinent to your circumstances is that there's a spare key to the treasure cave in drawer 69105 in the storage hut. Nice. That was this one, right? Check it out. Look in drawer number 69105. I got the Gustavson Gulch treasure cave key spare. And I'll leave. Did I learn any other secrets here? I'll investigate the outdoors by leaving. What's in here? You press your ear to the door and hear somebody delivering what sound like lines from Hamlet except in goblin tongue. From this vantage point, you also notice a sign next to the door reading Backstage Entrance, Here It Being, with an arrow pointing to the back of the building. I can go in and break a leg and trigger a fight, or I can head backstage. I'll sneak around. You sneak backstage and watch the play from behind a curtain. Not only is it a goblin version of Hamlet, it's also been rewritten as a one-man show. To being or not to being? Oh, that is a question. Could it better thinking to suffering of crazy things and arrows, or fighting so many bad things for stopping them because fighting? To dying, to sleeping, hey, dreaming maybe, but, oh, problems if dreaming crazy when living, what dreams having after dying? Wow, pretty weird probably. Keep watching. You watch for a while. The bits where the actor has to do a sword fight with themselves are pretty entertaining. You gain 20 experience. That's actually pretty juicy. Can I go kill him now? No, I'm already done. 20 more. 59 experience. Alright. Do I want another grit or another gumption? Or do I want to wait for another deadeye? I kind of want to wait for another deadeye, honestly. Man. Also, at a certain point, I should just increase muscle and mysticality just so that I have more defense from those types of attacks. Alright, let's see. Yeah, let's keep going for now. Cafe. Don't hear anything. Check it inside. Looks like the door is locked. I got a needle. Make short work. Enter what turns out to be a cafe and reconstruct a few cups of chicory from the leavings in various dirty cups and sinks. You stop to wonder why a cafe wouldn't be open at this time of day. You see a schedule posted on the wall, and sure enough, it says somebody named Gene is supposed to be working this shift. He always was a shiftless layabout, that Gene. You got some goblin chicory. Speed by 3, but reduces all 3 of those main stats by 1 for the rest of the day. I don't know if it was worth my lockpick, but hear a bunch of gruff goblin voices gruffly grapping at each other. Leave 'em be. Finally. Still don't have foraging, but I bet I can get in here. The only question is there going to be a fight there? I'm going to unlock it and go inside. I wonder if these guys are going to fight me. The goblins paying more attention to their book, Goblet, than to you. Oh, Hamlet. But you're pretty sure you aren't going to just be waltzing on by. Ooh, I could spoil the ending of Goblet. I guess I'll spoil the ending of Goblet. Hey, Goblet, good book. What thinking about how Horatio is only surviving 1 at the end? Everyone else dying, poisoning, sorting, pow blam. Oh, no, wow, spoilers. The guard runs out the cave with their hands over their ears. You gain 20 experience. Nice. Wonder if I can do anything with this one. This goblin guard's whittling a little wooden bird call, but they're not too busy to beat you up if you try to get past them. Oh, I learned some bird call skills. I'm going to try them out. You duck behind a stalagmite and do your great crested grebe impression. Oh, gasp, a great crested grebe, wow! The guard pulls a pair of binoculars out of his uniform and runs out of the cave. Gain 20 experience. Man, these goblins are giving me some pretty fine experience here. Unlike the other 2 guards, this one's being very attentive and seems very suspicious of you. Also, unlike the other 2 guards, they have a name tag that says Gene. I'm going to remind Gene about his cafe shift. Hey, Gene, you're supposed to be working at a cafe today. You forgetting? Oh, wow, oh, no. The goblin quickly takes their guard uniform off and puts on a cafe uniform and races out of the cave. Yay. Well, I did it, I think. Oh, man. I don't have any more needles. I used all my needles doing the other stuff. I guess it was worth to get in the cafe, though. Okay, I'll open this one. 966. A year's supply of dynamite. Nice. Contains enough dynamite for a whole year. And another needle one. Well, if I get 2 needles, I can come back here, which I do want to do. Oh, I wonder if I go to the cafe, if Jean will be there. You enter the cafe where Jean is begrudgingly working the counter. Oh, nice! I can buy chicory repeatedly now. Okay, I'm gonna open the year supply of dynamite. You should let the railroad guys open it. Good point. Now here's the thing. I could like blow up that rock, but I'm kind of like a scumbag that likes to explore everything before I do new stuff. So I think that I'm just gonna explore the rest of this stuff before I blow up the rocks here, just because I'm a piece of shit. Also, I can't go to Sally's store no more. But here's what I am going to do, is I'm going to go back to Dirtwater, and I'm going to give the saltpeter to this one guy that wants it. I'm actually going to stop along the way at this silversmith's house, because, you know, it's on the way. Sign says, silver bullet making apparatus, help yourself. Don't mind if I do. The workbench has a little burner and a crucible for melting silver things and some bullet molds. Seems pretty straightforward. There's also a vise so you could smash silver bullets into needles if you wanted to. Oh man, that's really good because I need needles. I'm going to make 3 bullets with the cufflinks that I have. And then I'm going to see how many needles I get from 1 silver bullet. 2 needles. Okay. So this is like a good source of needles, but I don't want to over-needle myself, right? Because like maybe the bullets are useful. Like I have 3 left, and you know maybe there's going to be a cow at some point that I'm going to want to be able to take out. So, oh, perfect. Take the light of the needle. Man, I really want safe cracking. I forgot the darn combination to this confounded thing. If you can open it, you're welcome to what's in it. Looks like a tricky one. Man, I really want safe cracking. Shelf looks pretty picked over. Find a couple things that look edible. Instant grits. Plum pudding. Excellent. This bookshelf contains like 90 copies of Johnny Tremaine. There's something weird about it though. It's too neatly organized, like maybe the guy was hiding something. Wow, a 10 moxie search for secrets? That's a high amount of moxie. But I have it. Tucked behind one of the books you find a small envelope filled with receipts. About half of them are from a shop called the Silver Plater. He was crooked. The silversmith was selling cheap fakes. Oh well, he's gone now, and so are most of his customers. No sense in stirring up trouble at this point. You write down the location of the shop. Might come in handy. You discover a new map location, the Silver Plater. I bet I can find a bunch of silver there that I can melt down into bullets. Let's hit the road. Oh hey, what do you know? It's another spittoon. At least. Looks like a spittoon, but it's next to the bed. It might actually be a bedpan. Now, for everyone that doesn't know, I found 2 other spittoons, and I've searched all the way through them, and I've gotten items. So I'm gonna investigate. What, really? I mean, if it's just a spittoon, that's bad enough, but it might be a bedpan, and that would be way worse. Investigate. I feel like maybe you aren't getting what I'm saying. We're talking about an object that someone probably uses when they wake up in the middle of the night and can't be bothered to walk to the outhouse. And the best you can hope for is maybe they only use it to spit nighttime tobacco juice into, in which case it's only full of rancid congealing tobacco spit. I'm investigating it. Are you even listening to me, or are you just some sort of skimming past the text? Bedpan. Look, I'm pretty sure there's treasure in there and you aren't stopping me. Bedpan. Shut up, I'm investigating. Okay, fine. Have it your own way. Your own filthy, disgusting way. Turns out probably not be a bedpan, but it's definitely a spittoon, and it's definitely filled with rotten brown spit. Fish around in it. What's wrong with you? Bite me. Oh, good God. Okay, you plunge your hand up to the wrist. Makes a gloop noise and breaks the thin skin of congealing toxins that was previously keeping the dire smell in relative check. Now you're choking into miasma of oily, bitter chaw stink. You know that feeling you get when you're about to puke? How you get the taste way back in the rear corners of your mouth? That metallic tang by the root of your tongue like you're sucking on a corroded old penny? Just tell me what I found already. You found a filthy slime-covered old brooch. Are you happy? I bet you're going to put it on without even washing it first. You got an item. Revolting brooch. This brooch would be much smaller if it weren't for the thick layer of tarnish and dried tobacco spit. Wow. That's really good, and I'm glad that I got it. So there. Okay. So yeah, what I have right now is the replica Sheriff badge for 1 armor. But I'm gonna like suss out that 2 to each of my stats is better than 1 armor. So I'm gonna do it. I'm also gonna see if I can like investigate any of these recent pickups that I've gotten. Yeah, I don't think so. Alright. Well, that was good. Got my brooch, got my... Oh yeah, I guess I'll go to... Oh, is the silver plater's way up there. I'm not crossing the tracks until I've finished with my unfinished business in Dirtwater. Found a pair of saddlebags slung over a tree branch. Stenciled letters on the side read, "Property of Fort Alldead Library." Dig through the bag. Bags full of books. My Mosley-born military field manuals. You do find one specifically the snake oiler issue. Yeah. Oh man, I love learning new snake oiler skills. Whoa. There's an article with quick on the draw, a skill that increases your speed. Is that the same one from before that I was scared that I would permanently miss? There's a free sample of a cologne that says it'll make your spleen bigger, gives big spleen. That's right, both of these are the things from before that I was afraid I was going to miss. The poison thing is just normal and it's super OP, I guess. There's a recipe for a new kind of snake oil concoction that looks like it might come in handy in a fight. Good medicine, recover HP. I mean, I'm going to get quick on the draw now because, like, man, I'm just going to kill everything. Alright, practice the techniques described in the article until you're moving so quick that you can't even see yourself. Quick on the draw. Feller has to get up pretty early in the morning to shoot you. It's only 1 speed, but hey man, 1 speed can make a difference. Then you notice you also can't see the magazine. You must have dropped it somewhere while you were moving so fast. Whoops. Alright. I wonder if I found anybody for this Cactus Bill guy. Howdy, say, I don't reckon you found me a cactus lady yet. Not yet, Bill, sorry. Well, that's okay. Take your time. I ain't going anywhere. See you later, Bill. Who wanted that saltpeter again? Oh, the chef? I think the chef wanted saltpeter. Wrong way. Okay, so like in the kitchen. And then this guy. You got that saltpeter yet? Yep, right here. Fastest stuff, thanks. 10 XP. Okay, next thing I need is a certain kind of hot pepper. It's called a murder pepper. Because it's really spicy? Because it literally has a knife and kills people who ask dumb questions. They grow in the area outside of town. You should be able to find one if you just wander around for a while. Okay. Well, it looks like I got a new quest. I gotta find a murder pepper. And, alright. And I'm just gonna check in with one more person. I'm gonna come do some poker eventually, too, and it'll be great. Wait, does this guy need anything? Howdy, KK. Anything I can get for you? Hey, Lloyd. Need any help with anything? Nope, everything's right as rain here. If you're looking for work, you might have the jailhouse. Okay, bye. Okay. Alright, jailhouse. Also, does the mercantile have any nice things for me? I don't want to really care about that. Binoculars are useful. Dynamite, I already have plenty. Plum pudding. That shovel, I have one of the shovels. Okay. It seems like it's like there's only a set number of lockpicks in the game, which is terrifying to me. Okay, post office. I don't know why I would have mail now. Oh, nice. I got 2 things for her. I'm gonna give her what's left of the Desert House gang. Wow, what exactly am I looking at here? What's left of the House in the Desert gang. There's some of the house in there too. I wasn't sure if it counted as part of the gang or not. I'm just going to give you the reward without any further questions or comments. Meet and experience, thanks a bundle. Alright, what else? Here with the Tattooed Tooth. Yep, that's the Tattooed Tooth, the leader of Stripey Hat Gang. Alright, I'd recognize it anywhere. 1,000 meat, 30 XP. Thanks a bundle again. Just want to say hi. Well, best be getting back to work. Yeah, okay. Man, I could have these cells filled up with criminals, but instead I'm just murdering them in cold blood. But I got the hard hat, and I walk the alone walk of being alone and being an evil man. Okay, time to crawl backwards. Alright, what do we got? We got the post. I guess I might as well check the post office. Yeah, there's nothing for me. Okay. Someday. I've been alive. It's been a long time since I've died, everybody. I just wanted to say that I'm kind of proud. I could try to kill those snake eggs. Oh, duh. Something that I want to do is extract some... Oh, I don't have any... I can't make any more potions. So, I could blow up that, or I could just go to these locations up here. I might be strong enough that I could just kill the stuff, like, before... No, I should... I'm still scared of it. Like, I can kill a single hard enemy, but I can't kill multiple enemies. Oh yeah, and I'm also supposed to wander around, right, for that stuff that he wants, the murder pepper. You round a corner in a box canyon and find yourself face to face with a pyrobove. You're boxed in. Pyroboves don't scare me, dude. I'm just gonna destroy this pyrobove. What up? Dude, like, I could just grind experience here. Dynamite Dan's. What do you got? He also sells a year's supply of dynamite for 7,200 meat. And he has a bunch of regular dynamite. Well, I mean, that's useful, I guess. Part of me's wondering, like, would it ever be useful to me to have multiple years' supplies of dynamite? I don't know. There's a place called the Big Apple. That's pretty funny. Alright, you hear a dry cough behind you and turn to see a skeleton dressed in a moldering old tuxedo and a silk top hat shuffling towards you, gesturing angrily with his walking stick. The funeral lily pinned to his lapel is gilded, as are all of his teeth. Guess he was trying to take it with him. I guess I'm Hornswoggler. I might as well schmooze a little bit because skeletons are like my weak point. Alright, let's Hornswoggle. Skeleton I give him a respectful bow. Good afternoon, sir. I must say I did not expect to meet such an esteemed gentleman in such a low-class environment. Have you perhaps lost your way? Please allow me to direct you back to civilized lands. The skeleton listens carefully as you make up some directions to a random patch of nowhere, then generously tips you an entire one meat. You accept it graciously since he didn't notice you're snagging the gold lily off his lapel when you had your hand on his shoulder. I got a gilded lily. Whoa, +3 moxie. You know, they say this is not a thing you should do, but it looks pretty great. It goes on your lapel. Sweet. Now here's the thing. I currently have +2 to all 3 of the stats, which is twice the total stats of the Gilded Lily, but Mox is the only stat I really care about, but I still want the defensive stats from the other things. That's the one I have right now. Tuna Cactus. I don't have foraging, let alone foraging too. What's in here? Oh no, it's a distraught nun. Empty relic case with a spot for a pelvis. Empty relic case with a spot for a finger bone. Empty relic case with a spot for a skull. I like this place. It's a cool walk. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. What's wrong, sister? They came back. Just came back and took him. I couldn't stop them. Whoa, slow down, okay? What happened? Holy relics! The saints just stormed up out of the catacombs and took him back. Wow. I didn't know what to do. I thought maybe they'd fire me if I tried to stop them. The cardinal will be here any minute. What am I going to do? Start with, take a deep breath and try to calm down, okay? Never tell somebody to calm down. What's your name? I'm Sister Mary. My name's CayCay. Now, what's this about saints? Our mission is to protect 3 sacred relics. I'm the relic keeper. It's my specific job to look after them. Wait, do they call you Memento, May? She shows you the ruler she keeps tucked in her sleeve. No, they do not. Okay, sorry, so what happened? The saints, oh, it's too horrible. They came to life somehow. They came up out of the catacombs all skeletal and ghastly looking. I mean, it's probably blasphemy to say that, but I nearly fainted. And they took back their relics? Yes, and if they aren't recovered before the cardinal gets here, I'll be in so much trouble. We already know this. How much time is there? Well, actually, he's months overdue, so it's probably not all that urgent, but still. Alright, I'm getting back. I'm getting back for you. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, wait a second. Are you going to have to fight them to get the relics back? Because that's probably blasphemous, too. Well, I mean, probably. But if black magic brought them back to life, that's like super blasphemous, right? So it evens out. Oh, dear. Cardinal's going to want to have a very long talk about this, but go ahead and do what you must, I suppose. Okay? I'm going down. I'm not a priest, so I shouldn't mess with any of this stuff. Alright. Oh, hey, look, there's another sister. Good luck down there. Oh, shit. Oh, it's just like a boss fight. Submission Catacombs, level 1. Nice. It all makes sense now. Coffin looks like it was hauled down here fairly recently. Take a peek. It's empty. Curious. Okay. I'm in an undead zone. I can tell that. Oh my god, I forgot I have just like a shitload of experience. First of all, though, I'm going to equip General Gobb's pistol. Because it's going to be better against the skeletons because they don't take poison damage, I think. Although, I kind of want to try poisoning one skeleton just to make sure. Just in case. But, okay, what do we got? I can really get anything up that I want. I can get Dickering, Lockpicking, Extremely Complex Locks, Hornswoggling, Deadeye. I mean, I could probably get like a shitload of Deadeyes. Oh, I can level up quick on the draw. Okay, so I can become even quicker. But I seem to be quick enough right now. So, I kind of want to like just get my Deadeye up at this point. Although having more grit and more gumption would be good, but I'm just going to get my Deadeyes up for now because I want to. Oh, and then at 100. Yeah, dude, I'm going to do it. I'm really close to just capping out Deadeye, which would make me feel great because I feel like I'm going like a pistol build. That's good, right? Also, like, the point of increasing Moxie when I have 16 from buffs and stuff, it's just like doesn't seem as good. 10 extra HP is good. This level up doesn't give me any more AP though, so it seems kind of bad. I could get some speed. I'm just going to keep what I got for now. And then continue on. Alright, let's see here. It's a precariously balanced pyramid of skulls. They're all riled up and twitching. Kick them over. Are you sure? There's a lot of them and they're really mad. Maybe angering them all at once is not a good idea. Man, I'm really bad at fighting groups of enemies. I'll kick them. Okay. So here's the thing. A bunch of skulls. 72 hit points. What the hell? Okay. I don't know if I can survive this. Because I'm not using Fan the Hammer, though, I can use... oh, no, but I am using Fan the Hammer. I just thought I'm not using poison. My snake is going to die instantly. It doesn't matter. Alright, I guess I'll just kill whichever one I can one-shot. 54, 65, 72, 50... I can't one-shot any of them. Man. They have such high mysticality and moxie. I put myself in a shit situation. Now the question is it better to buff myself than to Fan the Hammer? Because Fan the Hammer is just a burst. Man, I'm just going to die here. What if I surrender? Is it going to surrender as the same as losing? I haven't surrendered yet. Is it going to put me back home? Is it going to like finish the fight and let me never get the benefit from it? Sooner or later I'm going to have to learn what surrendering actually does. So for the sake of science, I'm going to surrender. Okay. Yep. Oh, but I just appear back here instead. Also, and I have 2 stacks of angry, which is just crazy. So, like, these are my base stats and these are my buffed stats. Like, why the hell would I ever buff up my regular stats for points? I don't know. This place is too hard for me right now. I feel like these places are all going to be hard if they're above the train tracks. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back to Dirtwater and then I'm going to travel around a little bit. Catch a whiff of something that'll make your eyes water. You trace it to its source, a vividly colored red shape hanging from a scraggly little plant. It must be the murder pepper. Grab it. Your finger and thumb immediately start throbbing as you pluck the pepper. You toss it into your rucksack before it can do any more damage. Southeast western murder pepper. Incredibly spicy and it grows in a narrow region. That's hot. Well, it looks like I don't have to explore around because the whole point of exploring was so I could find that frickin' pepper. Okay. Let's go to the kitchen. Did you find me a murder pepper? Yeah, here it is. Ah, nice big one. That'll last a while. Good going. Okay, so if you're still looking for stuff to do, I need someone to go check my mail. I ordered a new saute knife. but I haven't got time to fetch it myself. Here's the key to my post office box. He got his key. Man, I'll go. These are like silly little fetch quests, but you know, you gotta quest. Oh right, this guy. He wanted stuff. He wanted the leg pills from one of the places up there. Okay. Maybe I should go back. Okay, you find P.O. Box 441, the one that belongs to the chef at the Jewel. Open it up. You open the box and a torn of junk mail falls out to reveal a knife just sitting loose in the box. You pick it up. Sauté knife. Even though you're holding it, you're still pretty sure there's no such thing as a sauté knife. Anyway, it's too thin to use as a weapon, so it's not even worth stealing. Back to the chef. No, sorry, Bill. I didn't mean to talk. Alright, going into the kitchen. You got my knife? Here you go. Excellent. This will work a lot better than that hammer I was using. Okay, I only need one more favor from you, but it's the most important. I used to have this recipe for a very secret jerk sauce. My jerk friend Dave J stole it from me, and then he died and took the secret to his grave. Literally, I mean, he was buried with it. Want me to go dig up his grave? He's dead, he won't mind. Well, okay. Man, I've done worse things in this horrid playthrough. I'm also getting to the point where it's like maybe I should just sell off my stuff that I'm not going to use, because I think like equipment, it seems like unlikely that there's going to be secret uses for equipment later on. Your booze sense alerts you to the presence of a rock. Confused, you move the rock, and sure enough, there's a bottle of booze behind it. Cheap wine. The label says it's from Italy, so what? It can't be that bad, can it? Oh wait, it actually says it's from Italy. Moxie by 3 for the rest of the day, not bad. You're afraid for a second that your booze sense had been replaced with some kind of rock scent. So it seems like boozes can give you moxie too, so maybe having alcohol tolerance isn't so bad. Like maybe increasing my liver or whatever. Dave J, dig it up. It's the Rapa-Pa-Pow guy. You dig up the grave and pry open the coffin. Instead of a corpse, it contains a garbage bag. Strange. Reach in. You reach in and are surprised to find it's full of pudding. No, it's not just pudding. It's pudding in motor oil. Who would do this? You finally manage to reach all the way to the bottom of the bag and retrieve a sodden lump from the bottom. You unglob the wad and dry it off, then wash your arm in a nearby ditch. This better be worth it. It's Dave's secret sauce recipe. Just combine these ingredients in a small pot, stir, and abracadabra, rapa-pa-pow! Leave. Can I, like, investigate? No, I'll just take it back. Okay. Dirt water. It seems like every time you travel somewhere you get a... Nope, guess not. Well, there goes my theory. Alright. What do we got going on? Kitchen. This guy. Got that recipe yet? The one my jerk friend Dave J took to his grave? Yeah, I got it. Hey, thanks a million, buddy. Now my slop will be world famous. Here, let me give you a little something for your trouble. Fell in the slop, but it's still good. Wow, a hat that I can't use, thanks. I mean, like, oh, that's the old sloppy toppy they call this. All in a day's work. I just did all those quests for no reason. Except for to fucking be shit. Okay. But I have, okay, I still have 84 HP. Which is good. I'm gonna go see if I can beat somebody at poker now. Alright. Because before, you know, I wanted to play poker, but I just didn't have the stats for it. You sit down at the poker table. A dealer emerges from somewhere in the back and sits down next to you. The lady to your right introduces herself as Esther, and the player to your left says his name is Red. The dealer tells you the ante is 20 meat. Ante up. You ante up. Esther and Red toss in 20 meat each. The dealer gives the deck a shuffle and then deals. A hand of cards glides across the table to you. It's a really great hand. A suicide king. It's the first round. The pot's 60 meat, and you estimate your chances of winning are around 40%. Oh, I see. So this is like a random thing. Well, I'm gonna jump. Well, I feel like Raisin is better because it makes there more money. But I'm gonna try to gumptiously strategize. You cock your hat at a jauntier angle, plus 20% win chance. Nice. It's the second round of betting. The pot's 60 meat, and you estimate your chances of winning at around 60%. Can Moxiously raise, Moxiously strategize, or check? Now, the question is, if I raise, does it also increase my win chance, or does it just increase the pot? I'll Moxiously raise. You grin slyly and raise by 20 meat. It's the last round of betting. Time to do or die. The pot's 120 meat, and you estimate your chance of winning around 60%. Raising does not increase your chances of winning. So I can raise again, which I don't want to do. I can grit my teeth and strategize. Or I can check. I'm going to grit my teeth. You arrange your cards into a more aesthetically pleasing spread, plus 20% win chance. Reveal. You grin and reveal your hand, a backward straight. Esther shrugs as she reveals a straight. Red has a straight. I lost. I had an 80% chance to win and I lost. Boo. Well, I'll go again. Okay. Glamorously strategize, plus 20%. Oh, but I started at 10% this time. Forcefully strategize, plus 20%. I have 50%. Moxiously strategize, plus 20%. I finally won. You furrow your brow and turn over your cards. A royal flush. She flips hers over. Straight. Red grins. Backwards royal reverse straight. I win. You gather your haul. The ante has been raised to 25 meat. I see how it is. So I can keep playing poker. I wonder if eventually, like... Oh, it's a really terrible hand. A one-armed queen, a pair of eights of hearts, and two one-eyed queens of spades. Man, my chances are around 20%. I think I just want to keep raising my chances to win. Because I want to try to beat, like, all of these things. Forcefully strategize, plus 20%. You grunt and strain and tear one of your cards in half. Now you have two of that card. Move on. Second round of betting. Oh man, I don't have enough glamour. I guess I just have to check. That sucks. Esther raises, I'll call it. Continue. I have 50%. I guess I'll grit my teeth and strategize. Oh man. I have a 70% chance to win. I lost. A Georgia flush and a Canadian flush. I just had a Georgia straight. God damn it. Well, I don't know if, like... I'm kind of curious as to if you actually get something really good from that. But in the meantime, I don't care. Let's see if there's any more people around. No, there ain't. Well, we've got 10 minutes left in my stream. Spoiler alert. But I gotta figure out the most that I can do. I guess I'll try to get this guy some medicine in these final moments. I feel like it was the rescue mission was his place that he wanted stuff from. Alright, here we are. What's this? Foraging, probably. Gin blossoms. Okay, elderberries, maybe? Alright, what we got? What's this? Haphazard stack of pews on the corner. Gosh, a real-life nun. Yes, I'm Sister Tabitha. I'm CayCayPlayPlay. What's with the cots? Well, what with the cow attacks and so on, I felt my faith would be better served by running this place as a clinic rather than just a church. I also sell medical supplies, if you'd like your healing to go. Do you need any errands run or anything? Funny you should ask. I've been experimenting with the healing properties of a purple grass that grows near here, but I've run out. Would you mind picking some for me? It grows near a cave that makes an unusual humming sound. Found humming cave. No problem, I'll be right back. But also, I want to buy some medicine. That's disappointing, but I trust you to keep your promise. Man, I don't care if you guilt trip me. I'll buy some medicine. Here we go, broken leg pills. That's what I came here for. You're not sure which is stranger, that these work at all, or that they only work on legs? Buy them. Laudanum. Armor by 5 for the rest of the day. That's pretty good. All these like little buff things, you could just chug a bunch of them at a certain point and you'd be really strong. Really got an itch. Let's see. 10 HP, physical trauma, and then max HP. Nah, I'm good. I'm gonna go fix that guy's legs first. Because, like, it's pressing. But there's that humming cave way up there. But now I'll go back. You espy an empty whiskey bottle sitting on top of a fence post about 60 paces away. Try to shoot it. With a single crack shot, you shoot and crack the single bottle. Nice shooting. 10 experience. Alright. You ready to be healed, man? You ready to be healed with the power of pills? Looks like he's in a lot of pain. Not for long. Oh, hello. Were you able to get me some broken leg pills? Without them, I'm just stuck, sort of just lying here in the street. Yep, here you go. Ooh, thanks. I feel like a new man again, or at least the same man with a new leg. That's good. Go drink some milk or something, okay? He waves and skips away happily. Well, that was nice. Well, I guess I just got nothing from that, but got some XP. 114. I could get my hornswoggling up. Hornswoggling seems like it's only for dialogue checks. So, I mean, it's useful. I never really know how useful it is. I guess I can see checks that I can't make. Deadeye costs 300 freaking experience to level up at this point. Fan Hammer costs 300. I kind of have those both at their place until I start getting experience in larger quantities. You get my Dickerin up. Quick on the draw, only 25 experience for 2 more speed. That could be good in certain situations. Or, for 40 experience, I could buff my HP. I feel like I should do that. But also for 40 experience, I could buff my AP. And I feel like that's good too. But I only want AP if I can get 2 of it so I can buff myself and then fan the hammer in the same turn. Ba-doop, doop, doop. Increases the ease by that amount. I don't really care about Snake Whip or Deploy Snake. My lockpicking expertise. I mean, eventually I'm going to come across an extremely complex lock, and I'm going to feel like a stick in the mud because I don't have this. Click on the... Basically, Dickerin I don't care about because... I mean, I guess it has dialogue checks and stuff, but... 15%, that's extra 5%. It's not really calling to me. And then there's always Glamour. Extra 10% to meat gains, and 5% item finding bonus. Maybe that's not as bad as I thought it was initially. Also Muscle and Mysticality, you know, defense. I guess I'm going to get some gumption for that AP in the future. And now I don't have enough to increase it the second time. I'm 6 short, but I would get 1 more AP. So I'm close. Okay. 5 more minutes. I guess in my last 5 minutes I'll try one of those things that I couldn't do before. So I'll go to Snake Pit Mine. As you're riding along, you see some braided fuses sticking out of a nearby rock. Investigating it more closely, you see that somebody drilled a hole in the rock and inserted a bunch of dynamite, but apparently lost interest and wandered away without setting it off. Or maybe they were just out of matches. I'll take it. Got 3 dynamites. That's awesome. Alright. Time to make do. Oh, I don't have my pickaxe, of course, because of it getting destroyed in that thing. In that event. Oh, right, I gotta be on the lookout for, like, a sphere. Okay, you sliding. Sliding along. Oh, right. I didn't equip my toilet pistol back. My amazing toilet pistol. Alright, den full of snake eggs. Let's go. Now, here's the deal. I have 14 dynamites. I could just destroy any of these instantly with, like, one of these things that I got. Like, I could just dynamite the shit out of these, and I don't really need... The first turn, fanning the hammer, I don't care. I think I'm going to dynamite one of them. Okay, destroy it. Maybe I'm going to, just to be safe, I feel like that one guy sells so much dynamite that I'm okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I feel like I can kill 2 snakes by myself, and if I can't, then I'm a sad guy. But I'm just going to shoot this. They're just baby little snakes. Oh yeah, okay, this is fine. So this one, wow. I'm just going to destroy the snake. I don't even want to know how much poison damage that was going to do. Man, I could have just killed... I didn't even have to use any dynamite. Huh? Man, they're so strong. Sorry, baby snakes. 30 experience, 51 meat. Oh, 3 venom. Nice. Well, now at least I can go to my briefcase full of snakes, look inside, and extract venom. Now I got 3 venoms. I guess I did all of that just for 3 venom. 11:58. I guess I can try out that Daveyard fight. Oh wait, your heart skips a beat. Floating cow skull. I'm over these guys. I don't even care about these guys anymore. I just destroy them instantly. Alright, nice job. And I can only hope that these skeletons are like just as easy. I'm gonna equip my... Oh, but I could get... Speed AP, 3 AP. This is what I was going for, so I might as well just get this now so I don't forget about it later. And then I'll have one more level of getting 3 AP, which sucks, but once I get to 5 AP, that's gonna be really good. Deputy, no wait, General Gobbs. Okay, let's see, here we go. Let's see what happens. I got the jump on him. I have a chance. Dave Wales, Dave DeMont, Dave Moyer. Which one has... This one has the most moxie. Fan the Hammer. Oh, I definitely kill any of them that I want with Fan the Hammer. I don't kill any of them that I want with regular attack. But I kill any of them that I want in 2 turns with regular attack. I feel like I should kill this guy first because he's like a magician. He's a fighter and he's a roguey guy. So I can handle the roguey guy. I'm gonna kill the magician. Brutal. Nice. Oh man, I got it. I got it. Easy. Man, this hard hat doesn't matter. It's crazy the scaling in this game though. Like you have to be up. Everything's either like impossible, super easy. Right, those are the only two. It's either like impossible or super easy. Alright. 30 experience, 2 skeleton bones. Hooray. Was that it? Oh! Is this a bug? Or can I just infinitely do this? These are different Daves. These are different Daves. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go a little bit over because I want to finish this encounter. Okay. I wonder if I can kill every single Dave again a second time. 30 experience, skeleton bones. Let's try again. Bigger fight. Are these the same? Fat Dave Hatfield, Smart Dave, Bandit Dave. This guy was in the previous one, right? Fat Dave. I don't know. I feel like I might be repeating stuff at a certain point. But the fact that it continues to give me experience points really confuses me. Like, is this just endless experience? Did I find an exploit in the game? I would be... Yeah. Man, I don't know. Oh wait, it's a different thing. I could sell these loose teeth to a dental student. I mean, like, I guess I'm going to open it one more time. I get 30 experience each time I do this. Gritted Dave McMurdy, Smart Dave Duty, Untrustworthy Dave Maverick. Are these just different random names, randomly generated names each time, or like... Man, I don't know. But it just seems pretty wild that I could endlessly kill skeletons for experience. Alright. I think this might be the last... Might be the last one that I do. I really don't know. Yeah, I've been opening a whole bunch. Wait, when you say open a whole bunch, do you mean like choose the option where you open a whole bunch of them, or do you mean like keep doing this until... Because what I've been doing is this one, bigger fight. Okay, I'm gonna do it one more. I'm really questioning whether or not this is like illegal. But it's like maybe you're supposed to only do it one time and not supposed to do it again after you do it once. Because I'm getting 30 experience every time I do this. I don't know. Seems busted. Like, I now have 184 experience. I could grind this one fight until I just had everything I wanted. Like, I'm going to get another gumption. I'm going to keep going until I have one more AP. Although the next one costs 320. I know, right? Like, it seems like I can just keep grinding. I'm going to check one more time and see. Oh, your hat chuckles. A voice in your head assures you that you've had enough fun here for one day. My hard hat is not letting me progress. Okay. Interesting. Leave him be. Well. Oh, this is the place. Wait, I don't want to fuck up the ritual. Do I actually have a circular object? What object is it? Is it talking about the cannonball? No, it's... Okay. Where's the thing that'll tell me about? The gore-covered, splattered scroll. Pile of human ashes, got it. Stardust, I got it. Mostly perfect glass sphere. Like, that's not glass. Is that glass? No. What's glass? What do I have that's a glass sphere? I guess I'm gonna try to start the ritual and then see. I don't know. Maybe I should save. Maybe I should save performing the ritual for the first thing that I do during my next stream, though, because like that's pretty exciting. That's a good way to start things off. All right, I'm gonna shake off this voice and then I'm gonna stop the stream, and then we'll see what happens next time. Ugh. Okay, regular talking.